as they were a year ago. But all will be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all will be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all will be okay, I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago. Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Good morning, everybody. How the hello are you guys this morning? Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Kara. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Flo. Good morning, AR. Good morning, Tendies. Good morning, Brown. Good morning, Kat. Good morning, Cakes. How is everybody? Good morning, Polly. How is everybody this morning? Where is our foodie beauty? I do have a few posts that she has put on Instagram, but other than that, we have not seen her for a few days. You guys think she's getting discouraged? Let me pull her up on Insta. So fresh. Good morning, Jamie. Marhaba. Well, it's 8 hours ahead, so it's like 5:30 there. But, I mean, we haven't heard anything for, 3 days or so? Good morning, Bella. I feel you, Bella. I, again, have a sick kid home. Yesterday, we were gone all day. She had to have a test done that took, she might have, it was just like being in school. It was like as long as going to school for the day. And I have to make that call to the doctor this morning to get her an appointment. AR, you're running on like very, very little sleep lately. Ugh, Stephanie, did you just get home or were you off today? Right. And it was nice because he was, her doctor was still doing virtual appointments up until like last month. But now this month, they're back to regular in-office visits, which really stinks because you know what it's like having to take a sick kid to the doctor. Who feels like sitting in the doctor's office, when you're sick? But I think it's a sinus infection. She had that bad cold, and I think it just worked into a sinus infection. She's got the pounding headache. Her nose is all stuffed up. Just weak feeling. I think that's what it is. Oh. And that was my text. Sorry, I forgot to mute my phone. There we go. Oh my gosh, Stephanie. That's always fun. You know what else they always do? At least Puff does, I swear. She comes into the bed to snuggle. Why is it their butts always end up in your face? Oh, I hear you, AR. I tested her at home for COVID. Now, whether or not they test her when I go to the doctors, I don't know. But we did test her at home last week when she first got it. And it was negative. Yes, their butts always go right in the face, I swear. I'm forever pulling her back turning her around so I have her face. Take a sock and put rice in it and then put it in the microwave and have your daughter put it on her face. It will help break up the congestion. You know, I've done those rice socks before, Flo. I forgot all about those. Thank you. I think I even have eucalyptus oil. I could always put a drop of that in there. I'm going to write it down. You know how I am. Rice sock. Hi, Robert. Hi, Terry Lynn. She don't want a hospital stay. In doubt. Stupid Chantel didn't get health insurance. That's gonna cost her. Does she not have? Did she not get the travel insurance? I thought that she did, only because she had made a statement, something about she's covered while she's there or something. So she must have bought that separate travel insurance or whatever from Canada. Okay, AR. Hubby left for work out of state this morning. Baby immediately projectiles entire bottle all over the... Of course. That's how it always goes when we're by ourselves, right, Brown? Okay, AR. So, guys, this is funny. So Rev came on live yesterday, begging for money for cigarettes because Shani apparently keeps the cigarettes away from him. Good morning, Chewy's mama. Keeps the cigarettes away from him. So every time he wants a cigarette, he has to ask Shani for it. So he came on calling Shani Nurse Ratchet. And I really thought that it would get deleted, you know, once he caught hell for it, but it's still up. I'm pretty sure that for short-term or travel insurance, they do a health screening that includes weight, and you'd need a full physical at her size, and they'd make exclusions. Well, let's look at her Instagram. This is the only place she's been in the past few days. And it started with Starbucks, of course. Okay, so Kuwait Starbucks is kind of the same in Canada, except we don't have these delicious looking croissants. LOL, yum. There's no picture of a croissant. I see no croissant. Except that we don't have these delicious looking croissants. LOL, yum. That's not a croissant, Chantel. Okay. This one kind of makes me laugh because what happened, like, she's all about this weight loss arc. Good morning, Jericho. Oh, really, Kat? I have no idea because we don't get national health coverage here, so I have no idea. Good morning, Magenta. Isn't that funny? We're going to watch it, Magenta, but I woke up and saw that and was chuckling. I just can't imagine her ever buying any kind of insurance because it doesn't give her immediate... Yeah, that's true. Good morning, Liv. Chill. So this, I don't know what... maybe it's naan bread. At first, I thought it was like marshmallow topping, like, melted. But no, now that I have it up close, I think that it's like naan bread or something. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? Well, yeah, I kind of have. Don't know if I'd call bread beautiful, but carbs, carb lover, bread, Arabic food, Iranian food. That doesn't sound like a weight loss glow up to me. I know. Okay, Brown. It wasn't just me then, right? Okay, here is that one. Hi, selfie in my full length. I got this abaya in Kuwait. As a plus size girl, it is hard to find colorful or stylish modest wear in my size here, but it's okay. Inshallah, I will continue my weight loss journey. Okay, before she went to Kuwait, weren't we told that they're the most obese culture. Good morning, V. Did anyone see that Amberlynn was watching Pete and wanted to let him know she was proud of him? I wonder if she's only saying that stuff because of Chantel. Wow, V. I did not see that. I don't tend to watch Amberlynn. I don't mind her. She doesn't bother me or anything. I don't know. I just don't think to watch her very often. Okay, so we think that this... Do we think this is a trick mirror? This is one of those mirrors in a shop that, so that when you look in the mirror in something, you look absolutely fabulous and you want to buy it. But that does not mean that it is what you actually look like. I don't doubt that she lost weight. Well, I kind of do doubt that she lost weight, because even though they say she's losing weight and everything, he's bringing her big plates of sweets and these sugary drinks every morning and everything else. So I don't know. And then the last one is this one. I kind of like the blue. I hope you all are having a blessed day. Hashtag hijabi, hashtag hijab fashion, hashtag hijab style, Canadian, Ottawa, Kuwait, modesty, modest clothing, modest fashion. I've started watching her more because she's more entertaining than Chantel at the moment. See, I don't know if I could react to her though, V. Like, she doesn't bother me. So that makes it hard to react, She's inhaling cheese and sugary pastries constantly. Exactly, Brown. When she shows a grocery haul, it is literally 90% cheese. In the TGIF video, you can see how large she actually is. Her face is still incredibly round. The issues with the mirror is she is bigger from the side. Not right, exactly, V. So take a picture from the side view. Yeah, see, V, because I mean, a lot of people do react to her, but I don't know. She doesn't trigger me the way Foodie does. And a lot of people are talking about this, like AR, about the Doggerty Dozen. You'll have to point me in the direction of the right videos. I watched a little bit this morning, but the one that I watched there was really nothing to it. Yes, exactly, Jericho. And now she's asking skincare advice because the new locale is bothering her. Yeah, and she was like, oh, I can't believe all the kind, heartfelt, responses to my skin question. Hey, what if? Good morning. Hey, painfully realistic. Good morning. Hi, Bessie. Good morning. The word modest is now on the list of words that make me cringe. Yes, exactly, Bella. Yep, distance definitely helps. Okay, so we did not watch together the Shisha video. We can do that, or we can move on to the Shani and Rev's Nurse Ratchet video. It's just a short, so it's like a minute long. And then G-Man did another Chronicles of Shani, the con artist. So a 1 in the chat if you want to watch the Shisha video with Foodie, a 2 in the chat if you want to move on to Shani and Rev. We'll get back to Chantel's if we do Shani and Rev first, though. Like, what about the thousands of dollars she spent on Lush products? None of those helping? They're all bath bombs. I think that's pretty much all she gets there, isn't it? Okay, so here is, let me turn the music off. Here is Rev's short. This cracks me up. All right, hold on, let me read beat. Yes, the dog already does, and I know about because of the Dad Challenge podcast. He covers child exploitation, especially with family vloggers. So it's a weird crossover for me now that FFG is covering it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to cover it or not. I need to see more of it. But when I did a search this morning for them, all the informative videos about them were from the Dad Challenge podcast. And hi Lexi. Hi Shauna, hi Summer D. And I feel like I remember, maybe it wasn't him, the Dad Challenge podcast. I feel like I remember somebody being really ugly in the past, and it turned me off of that channel. And I thought that it was the Dad Challenge podcast, but maybe it was a different one. Okay, here's this short. You guys, is so funny. Thank you, Jericho. Hold on, let me take it off. Seems like it does this for the first share every morning, I swear. All right, let me know when I play it. It's a short, so I can't rewind it, so we'll just watch it over when it ends. But let me know if you guys can hear it when I bring it back up.
So that I could get my own cigarettes so I don't have to depend on fucking Ratchet and her bullshit. How you doing, guys? So I find the need to discuss the cigarette situation that we have going on. Okay? They're kept behind the counter.
Good morning, Blue.
Nobody that you know, when you want a cigarette, you want a cigarette. So what do? You go to your pack and you smoke a cigarette. Do I need cigarettes? Yeah. So here's the thing. I want to talk to everybody about the cigarette situation and how Nurse Ratchet keeps them behind her
Good
counter.
morning, Maritza.
So like a totalitarian piece of trash. So could you hook me up with like $10 so that I could get my own cigarettes so I don't have to depend on fucking Ratchet and her bullshit?
Blue.
Good morning, how you doing, guys? So I find the need to discuss the cigarette situation.
He's like
that we have
whining,
going on.
Miriam.
Okay, they're kept behind the counter. Nobody that you know, when you want a cigarette, you want a cigarette. So what do? You go to your pack and you smoke a cigarette. Do I need cigarettes? Yeah. So here's the thing. I want to talk to everybody about the cigarette situation and how Nurse Ratchet keeps them behind her counter, so like a totalitarian piece of trash.
I don't know, but
so could you hook
like
me up with like $10 so that I could get my own cigarettes so I don't have to depend on fucking Ratchet and her bullshit? How you doing, guys? So I find the need
but
to
when
discuss
when he starts this, it kind of cracks me up because he's like, how you doing, guys? Like, so pathetic. Like, he's ready to burst out into tears. Which I will say, as a smoker, if you're jonesing for a cigarette and somebody's holding on to them cigarettes and you can't have one when you want it, that does really stink. You're a grown adult. And she sends you on here to beg every time you guys need money. So, rightfully, those cigarettes are more yours than they are hers. I said it.
Cigarette situation that we have going on. Okay, they're kept behind the counter. Nobody.
Exactly, PR.
You know, when you want a cigarette, you want a cigarette. So what do? You go to your pack.
Yes, exactly.
And you smoke a cigarette. Do I need cigarettes? Yeah. So here's the thing. I want to talk to everybody about the cigarette situation and how Nurse Ratched keeps them behind her counter, so like a totalitarian piece of trash. So could you hook me up with like $10 so that I could get my...
He calls her a piece of trash. See, okay, that's the only reason I think that it's fake, Lexi, is not just that she would have raged, but she would have demanded he take that video down. Like, I would totally think she would be badgering him to get that off. You always make me out to be the bad guy. That's because you rule he's not your husband, your boyfriend. You rule your boyfriend with an iron hand. Exactly, Blue. Oh, she had full access to that money. Brandy. Really? Insurance covers that? That's true too, Brandy. Good morning, Lilith. Good morning, Taylor. It's about the lady that works at the store. Yeah, but he's saying he needs his own pack of cigarettes because they're being kept behind the counter or whatever. I think he's using the behind the counter thing like as a metaphor type thing, like here, we'll watch it again and see. But yeah, because he's saying he wants his own pack of cigarettes. Can I get $10 for my own pack of cigarettes so that he doesn't have to go through Nurse Ratched, which I assume he's talking about Shanny, which cracks me the heck up. Good morning, cheeseburgers. Yeah, I agree, Maritza. I don't know if he will, though. It's a very codependent relationship. Yeah, that's true, Robert. That could have been, it could have totally been, a ploy on her part to get him to come on and yeah. Yes, they were. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think he's using it like kind of like a metaphor. Because he's calling her Nurse Ratched, and that's how it was in the movie. Good morning, Hugh. Okay, let's watch it one more time, then we'll switch to G-Man.
My own cigarettes so I don't have to depend on fucking Ratched and her bullshit. How you doing, guys? So I find the need to discuss the cigarette situation that we have going on. Okay,
you guys, what is this?
They're kept behind the counter.
His facial hair.
Nobody,
nobody.
That when you want a cigarette, you want a cigarette. So what do? You go to your pack and you get.
Well, they're in PA, which I'm in PA, Live Chill, and they're between like $7.50 and maybe $9 a pack, depending on whether you get name brand or whatever.
You smoke a cigarette. Do I need cigarettes? Yeah. So here's the thing. I want to talk to everybody about the cigarette situation and how Nurse Ratched keeps them behind her counter, so like a totalitarian piece of trash. So could you hook me up with like $10 so that I could get my own cigarettes so I don't have to depend on fucking Ratched and her bullshit?
Good morning, Lexicon.
How you doing, guys? So I find the need to discuss the cigarette situation.
I know, it's like long
that we have
on this
going
side.
on.
It's so weird.
Okay.
Just take
They're
a pair of
kept
scissors
behind
and
the
flip that.
counter.
That's all you need to do.
Nobody that when you want a cigarette, you want a cigarette. So what do? You go to your pack.
They stopped selling singles there years ago. You
do
mean
I need
like
cigarettes? Yeah.
You mean like single packs? They only sell cartons there? Oh, good luck, Hugh. You know, my lupus, I had gone to like my family doctor over and over and over. And when I finally got into the dermatologist, they did a skin biopsy and it came back lupus. But that was lucky. Hi, Davis fam. Oh, but that's work, Davis fam. You know, he won't do that. You used to be able to buy one cigarette? Really? Okay, so here is G-Man. We'll try to get through. Sometimes G-Man gets repetitive but we will try to get through the entire thing. Yeah, can you imagine work? Blue, it would put him in another tax bracket and it would totally screw up his money situation. That's not bad at all, Reaper Girl. Good morning, Reaper Girl. I mean, I've heard some states they're like 15, 17 a pack. I used to have one of those fancy rolling machines with the like ka-chink arm, and I just could not get the hang of it. My husband kept doing that too. $15 to $20 a pack here in Canada. Yeah, I heard somebody say that, Kara. That is crazy. I mean, and I'm a smoker. This is coming from a smoker. In a way, I think it's a good thing that they're that expensive because there are people that will have to quit because they can't afford them. Because I mean, whether you're a smoker or you're not a smoker, everybody knows, even if you're smoking, that's why I get so aggravated when people try to, guilt a smoker into quitting. We know that it's horrible. We know that it's nasty on our bodies and nasty, to be around. We know all that. That doesn't make it easier to quit. Right, Kara. Yeah, we go to the reservation, Brandy, and they're only like $24 a carton at the reservation. Okay, so here is G-Man. We're going to start this morning.
Hey, welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. And today, we're going to do the Chronicles of Shani 2. And I'm going to be talking about some things and actually responding to a few things that was said on her Twitch.
Holy cow,
some things that happened with Rev. And just a lot of the hilarious garbage that they were saying about me on there. I got a little bit of bad news here. Unfortunately, I cannot find the email from Shani's mother. However, there is somebody who's watching that can help me. Sabella, I need the name of Shani's mother's email, and I know you have it because I know that the two of you was going back and forth for a little bit, especially in the beginning with Shani.
My daughter the name of that
email because I really forgot just how many people on that Mark by God account, how many different people was on here, and I need that name so the next time I go live I can actually get it. So I need her name that was on her email. Okay, and then when I do that, I'll actually check it. Either doing a break on this or the next time I go live, which will be tomorrow.
We are right by the New York border, so
tomorrow. And actually, I got a little special treat for you guys. You see, Shani Keys, I specifically heard her say that the police can be at her house in 20 seconds and in 40 seconds, I think. I heard them specifically say that. So what I'm going to do it's about time that we talked about this in person. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pay those guys a visit over there at the Uncle House, and I'm going to try to talk some sense into Mr. Rev in person. Since I'm not a real big fan of this YouTube stuff, back and forth, I'd rather just do this face to face and just basically get this over with, since I have the opportunity to do that. So you will be seeing me this week, Mr. Jason. As a matter of fact, I have an offer for you during this video that I know you will not refuse. So if you're watching, Shanny, I know you're watching. She probably got your little popcorn, probably got your little juice or whatever. Watch this to the end, because I got an offer that neither one of you can refuse. And whether you hear it now or you hear it later, you're going to hear the trolls when they go to your YouTube channel. Because I got an offer you can't refuse.
My lupus, like right now, I'm having a flare on my face.
I'm going to prove that number one, everybody's right, they're not Christians, and then number two, I'm going to prove that Rev loves Shanny more than he loves Jesus.
Like they won't pop
he
or
said he loves Jesus.
anything.
Today I proved him wrong.
They stay
with an offer that he simply can't refuse. Because I know he's not happy with
seems to help
and we're going to see what we can do here. Okay, so you guys are in for some shockers. So if you're not sniping this or copying this or downloading this, I suggest you do it, because who knows how long I have this on here. But before I go live, oh, and by the way, during the stream, I will be trolling. I will be serious. I will be getting on Shanny's nerves by playing her out, telling everybody what she's really like. And I got a few little items here that I want to show everybody. This to show you that I wasn't lying about things that I was saying.
That's how mine are, and I'm
how savage I can be when I'm ready to be savage. So I just want to put that out there. All right. So let's start off with this first. Rev, first of all, I'd like to thank you for this, man. Give me sight beyond sight. Tell me what I need to see. You know what I mean? I appreciate the eye of Thundera. Now, you're probably thinking I'm putting this on here to just show and tell you all the stuff that you got. No, I actually have a plan, Jason, to give this all back to you, and it's all part of the offer that you cannot refuse. How would you like the Eye of Thundera back? You don't want it back? Oh, trust me, I got some stuff over here you want back. Oh, trust me.
That's how my daughter's been blue.
Particularly, I don't know, it was on my birthday or a housewarming gift or whatever.
I hope you feel better,
but
Rocky.
you'll see what I'm talking about. Really,
it's definitely going around.
It's gonna be one of them streams. So anyway, the first thing that I want to do is I want to talk to Jason, and then when I'm done with Jason, I'm going to destroy Shanny. So let's get at this here a little bit. Now, Jason, you kept saying that me and you, we got together and we were friends and it was scary and I could have did something to you and all those other dumb mess that you were saying, yet you fail to acknowledge, maybe because you're afraid you're gonna get beat up, maybe you're afraid she's gonna punch you in the eye, punch you in the mouth, or bloody your mouth or something like that. Maybe you're afraid of that. But the fact of the matter is, sir, is that your woman came on the internet and said that I gave her a death sentence. Let's just say that number one now, okay? I have never, this is me here, Jason, I have never denied you food and I have never denied you water. I've never thrown that in your face. I got a video here that we're going to listen to in a minute that says that Shanny
I've never
does
denied
this to you on a regular basis. And this is certainly the first time she's done this.
You shouldn't have to be
I know this for a
responsible
fact.
for their food.
So,
we have both Hughes there.
Sir,
good morning.
How exactly was I not a good friend to you? It's like, I hear you guys thanking all of these people on YouTube. Now, mind you, some of you might get a little offended by what I got to say.
Goodness,
but if you watch this all the way to the end, you'll understand why I'm doing this.
Good morning, Moon.
The majority of the viewers that are watching you on Twitch, I would say about 98% of them on Twitch, Shanny, hate the ground you walk on. They were trolling you to death. And you actually believe some of the stuff that was being told to you. So is Jason. You guys don't do research. You don't go find out what a person actually said. You don't go do that. You want to play pretend, and you want to play make-believe, like G-Man was about this, and G-Man was about that, G-Man was about this, and G-Man was about that, right? But Jason, I've never denied you food. I've never denied you water. I've given you tobacco when you wanted it. Anything that you wanted it, specifically, you, Jason, anything that you wanted, I gave it to you. You cannot come online and say there was this one thing that G-Man did not give me. No, if it was within my power, I got it for you. I fixed that tire for you.
Rocky,
a lot of you don't know this, but I offered to buy him a car. I was going to get him an RV.
Does your pharmacy
he was going to have
deliver?
A camper.
I don't know about there, but here our pharmacies have been giving them out free.
Okay? He knows full well how far I was willing to go for him. Out of gratitude, not because, that G-Man's this or anything like that. Out of pure gratitude. I am a Christian. I believe in giving. So what I would like for you to do when you're able to be on social media, Jason, I want you to be able to come on here and articulate on the Revelation News channel.
It's
please not on Twitch. Go in your YouTube channel. Build your platform. Build some equity on your platform and stop making Shanny YouTube famous. Let her do her own work to be YouTube famous, which will never happen. But anything you wanted from me, man, I gave it to you. It was clothes. I bought your kids' clothes because you asked me to. I bought your woman clothes because you asked me to. A lot of you don't notice. I even bought Shanny booty shorts. I bought Shanny booty shorts beyond the request of these guys.
Okay, so this is gross, but I will say when the COVID tests first started coming out, or maybe it was when Omicron came out, I had read that when you do the test, you should swab your throat first and then swab your nostrils. Because if you swab both your throat and your nostrils, you're more likely to get an accurate result. So anytime that my daughter or I have had to do a COVID test, that's what I've done. I don't know if that's going to help anybody. I know that's gross, but first your mouth, then your nose.
Anything you wanted, Rev. Anything you wanted. You would have asked me, I would have gave it to you. You wanted a car? No problem. I ain't had the money at the time, but I had to save it, and I was going to get it for you. The car that you're driving right now, yours truly practically paid for that. Or did you forget that? I helped you with your paperwork and your documentation.
Oh, really, Blue?
I helped you with all of that. Helped you with the Durango. Helped you with just about everything that you're going through. And then you get on social media, dude, and you get on here and say G-Man wasn't really a friend to you. Gave you man-to-man advice on how you should handle your situation.
That's how we
with
do
Shanny.
it, Lisa.
Shanny didn't like it, and there's a bunch of videos on
Ew,
Archive. I think Celebrity Juicer might have a clip, and a couple of other people on here where Shanny's complaining that I'm talking behind her back. As a matter of fact, we're actually going to listen to some of it in a minute. All right, not right away, because there's a lot of stuff we want to listen to. It's going to be a long show today. So for those of you who like long shows, this is going to probably be a 2-hour stream. So
they are angry.
The point is that anything you wanted, Jason, I got it for you. I told you I had to get surgery on my back. I was going to cut the money in half. And that ungrateful barracuda that you're with got on here and told everybody that I was giving her a death sentence, that her feet needed to be propped up. She can't be in the car.
See,
it's like all of the other options in her life were obsolete.
As soon as we feel like we're getting over it, boom, we're back
no
down.
Shelter, no other relative, not going back to the
I know. Here, I'll slow it
you have
down.
no faith in Jesus Christ whatsoever.
You can't really speed him up.
You call yourself Jason Avocado. And I want to talk to you about that Metatron thing today, too. Metatron is a demon, and so is Saldaphon. They're both demons. Neither one of them are archangels. Do the research. If you ever want to come on my YouTube channel and peace and talk about it, I will gladly educate you on that particular topic. All right, but let's just get into this. I'm the best friend you ever had, dude. I mean, obviously, the only friend that could be better than me is Jesus, because he wants to save your soul. But as far as I go as a human being,
yes, that's how it's been here, V. My daughter
on social media has been a better friend to you. Jenny hasn't been a good friend to you. She makes you get on. She makes you do live shows when you don't want to do it. We're going to take a look at that very shortly. But my point to you, Jason, is that I'm hurt. You talk about you hurt. I'm hurt. I can't get surgery. I can't cut money in half.
I'm going to mute for a second, guys, while I call and see if the doctor's office is open yet.
You're a selfish prick, and you need to repent. Did I say that, G-Man, when I was doing this? Listen to me, dude. We can't compare who did what for who. I'll show everybody what you gave to me, and then I'll show everybody what I gave to you. It's not even close. You don't want to go there. You do not want to go there. I was still going to help. And then you allowed your girlfriend, the one you're shacking up with, to go on here and tell everybody I was giving you a death sentence. That's why me and you having our problems, dude. You're allowing this woman to mess up everything you had going for you, dude. The complete and total rehabilitation of your life has been destroyed because of that. I ain't gonna say well, because everybody else is saying that, because of that chia pet.
Good morning,
that
Bean.
You're with. And she is a chia pet. You're just not man enough to say it to her. Because you convinced yourself that you can't live without her, dude. But I promise you this, though, as your real friend, if anything happens to you, I promise you this, it will be Jason. I'm sorry, there will be justice for Jason. I promise you. And you listen to me, Shanny, you know I'm telling the truth. Anything happens to him, if he suddenly dies and you get an insurance claim or anything like that, I'm watching you. And I will testify against you. I'm not playing.
All right. They must not be open yet.
I'm not joking around. Jason, before we start listening to this stuff that you guys are saying on your channels here.
Good morning,
This
Val.
is my offer for you, and you have exactly 24
Rocky,
hours.
Sorry, that sounds horrible.
To respond to me. Now, let's do a home network here a little bit, guys. Let's do the Christian home network here a little bit to decide what I'm going to give back to Jason if he accepts his offer. Now, mind you, this offer has conditions on it. I'm not going to make this easy. You have to make a life decision, dude. And you're going to be surprised when you hear this. Whoever decides that they don't want to watch this and decide that this is boring, this is the dumbest time to do that. So first of all, let's start off with the small stuff. Jason, you gave me 3 of these, okay? And you gave it to me for the Delta 8. First and foremost, I'll give you back your FSX lightsaber. A weapon of Jedi, not as floppy as a blaster. But I'll give you back one of your lightsabers.
Still sick, Ms. T.
Particularly for Mr. Skywalker. So that's number 1. I will give you back your FXX lightsaber, Mr. Egroff. Because you like to say my name on YouTube all the time. Not only that, Jason, I will give you back something that I know you love. That's something you was afraid that Shani was going to destroy. I will give you back your EverDrive. One of them, not all of them, but one of them. You can pick either the Nintendo one, the Sega Genesis, or the Super Nintendo. I think you gave me all 3. But I'll give you back your precious EverDrive. So that's a lightsaber and that's the EverDrive. But it gets better, Jason. It gets better. It gets better. You remember when you guys first came to Scranton? When you guys was getting all gifty and whatnot? You remember this? You know, I've only played this one time since I've had it. That is how much I work. I will give you back this Switch. But it gets better, Jason. I can't wait to put these conditions on you, though. You're not going to like that part. That's the part you're not going to like. So you get the Nintendo Switch. You'll get back your FX. I'll give you back the FFX lightsaber. Hold on a minute. We don't want to play that yet. I'll give you back the EverDrive. But it gets better. It gets better. How many of you watch a lot of Shani's videos, right? I don't even know what this thing is. But she had it on her wall all the time. How many of you remember this thing? It's supposed to be some type of bag or something from Disney or something like that.
My son just called and said to tell everybody Merry Christmas.
I will give this back to you. I don't even know what this is, and it back to you. Oh, and by the way, since Miss Star is watching, let me publicly apologize to Miss Star, Miss Star's daughter, and Miss Star's
I'm sorry.
Grandmother, I think. I don't know what I said about her. But I apologize to all 3 of them for what I said and going after them for going after Shani, because the fact of the matter is, Miss Star was 100% correct about Shani. I'm sorry, 100% correct. So anyway, I will give this back to you, Jason, but it gets better. I have something much bigger and more expensive that I want to give to you. I'll give you back your house.
Our school has a rule that you can't send kids to school.
I did not stutter.
They are tested.
I will give you back
or can't follow that rule. So everyone's getting sick, even the teachers. Right. Same.
Real friend.
And I get it. You know, parents.
That woman that you're with,
you know, they can't keep them home. They don't have anybody to take care of them.
I'll give you back your house.
Good morning, Hannibal.
Under one? Well, actually, under several conditions. You see, the first condition
my daughter's
is
always gotten sick easy since preschool.
You have to terminate that relationship with Shani. Now listen to me, dude. I watched what happened in Boulder, Colorado, when you guys was pretending to be in different places because of the separation, because of what was going on with Boulder. And unlike those other people in Boulder, I'm not dumb, all right? You're going to have the uncle throw her out. Condition number 2. So you got to break up with her, and the uncle has to throw her out. And this has to happen in the next 24 hours. Gets even better. And harder too.
See, that's
number 3.
If it was a matter of him leaving, I think he may have done that already. Or I think, you know, like he may have taken G-Man up on his offer. But it's not a matter of him leaving. Shani is the one that would have to leave because they're staying at his uncle's. So, you know, she's planting her butt there. She's not going anywhere.
You have to sign legal documents that says that if you end up back with Shani, or if you sell the house within 5 years without living in it years first.
Exactly, Bella.
You can't. You have to basically give it back to me. So
It's
You got to
been
sign a
crazy
contract
this
saying
year,
that you got to live in the house. You can't sell it for 5 years. You got to leave Shanny. And she has to be thrown out in the next 24 hours by the uncle. Number 4, you got to meet with me in person.
Good morning, Chris.
All of these things. I'm sorry, to prove that most of these things.
This is G-Man. So we just watched a short on Rev asking for money for cigarettes, calling Shanny Ms. Ratchet, and she apparently holds on to their cigarettes, so he has to ask for a cigarette when he wants one. So he was begging for $10 so he could buy his own pack of cigarettes, which, if you're a smoker, you know that pack of cigarettes obviously is not going to last you. So you're going to be back on here the next day, you know, begging for another $10 for another pack of cigarettes.
Happening, you obviously got to meet me to sign these papers within the next 24 hours. And then number 5, and finally, you got to face the music. You have to appear on Dragnut's channel, and you have to face the music. You have to appear on Sabella's channel. You have to go on the Geek Room. You have to go on all of these channels and give the real story about
I
Shanny.
can't handle him, Ms. T.
You have to admit that I wasn't lying about the house stinking, about the house being dirty, about anything that I said to Shanny. You want your house back? That's what you got to do. And I'm also making you go on those channels because
somebody is in his chat named Lubis. Oh, they just got
I had to go on those YouTube channels. Now, I don't think I went on all of them. I know I went on Drags. I went on the Geek Room once, and I went in the on Burnt Toast. Oh, you got to go on Burnt Toast channel for at least an hour and face the heat. And Miss Parker's channel and face the heat, and all these other. And you got to go on Life of the Free Spirits channel too and face the heat.
$40.
You willing to do all of that, dude? Simply contact me on Skype and we can work out the deals. And that's it. Those are all the conditions I have for you. Now, let me tell you why you're not going to accept this, Jason.
Good morning.
Because you're filled with self. You're filled with pride. You think you love Shanny, but in reality, you're lusting after her and you're codependent on her. And you don't want to be an adult. Those are the reasons why you're not going to accept this. I'm offering you everything. All you got to do is grow up. That's all you got to do. I'm the best friend you ever had. Listen to me, dude. I'm never going to say you're wrong. As long as I'm around, you won't be hungry. You won't be thirsty. I'll do a GoFundMe for crying out loud. Try to raise your 45, but I want proof that it's over. Not no performance art. You can fool these other people, but you ain't going to fool me. Not when a breakup. Yeah, I was manipulated by Shanny for years. I'm not saying that I can't be manipulated, but I'm saying you're not going to trick me when it comes to a breakup. Because she ain't going to be in the state.
She did pull one over on him for a long time.
Sure, you two talking. How is he going to do that? Don't worry about it. It's just going to happen. And any money I give you, you're going to have to go through Dragnut. Because I'll get the money to Dragnut, and then you got to call him up. You got to talk to him, and he'll release it to you little by little. So it's up to you, dude. You have to get from that using, conniving, lying con artist you call a wife. She's not your wife, dude. You two are boyfriend and girlfriend, and you're shacking up, and you're
weird
in
they are.
And your number one enemy is not G-Man. Your number one enemy is not Sabella. Your number one enemy isn't even Drag. Your number one enemy isn't the Geek Room. Your number one enemy isn't Celebrity Juicer. Your number one enemy is not Star. Okay? Your number one enemy is Jesus. Because the both of you have been living in sin for the past, 6-7 years, and neither one of you want to repent of it. So you want it back, dude? It's time to get to work because the clock is ticking. You have 24 hours, not 48, not 36, not none of that. You got 24 hours and the clock is ticking. We all know you want to break up with her. Do it. At least you know you're going to get something for it. Shanny and Rev's number one enemy is Jesus Christ. He is opposing them. Y'all should have seen the thumbnail I was going to use in the beginning. I was going to call Shanny an Antichrist. A Antichrist. The opposer to the church. I'm going to start playing some clips, and I'm going to prove to you that I'm a better friend to Jason than Shanny ever was. Shanny got what she wanted from him, and now Shanny's treating him like crap. She's doing all this work, and she's doing all this. No. So a lot of you probably saw a Celebrity Juice's clip, and you probably saw it live on Twitch. When now mind you, Celebrity Juicer, the last part of this I've never seen before. I've never seen that video before, and I'm going to talk about this. But you guys are going to hear a lot of this because I can't screen share on my phone. I want a lot of you to listen to this argument that they're about to have. Okay, a lot of you saw this. I'm going to give a little bit of commentary on this. You can all hear this. This is him moving the camera around. So he's staring at the camera, and Shanny's reading the chat, and they're saying that she's forcing him to go live. Let me try to fast forward this a little bit.
Anything.
Here we go.
I'll go check my block list, but I already checked it before, and it wasn't, and I didn't have.
So you can all hear it.
PC on there. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Always that. I force you. I make you do stuff.
Oh, Shanny, I got some chocolate here for you, Shanny, because I'm about to get on you now, Shanny.
You think if I purposely block and unblock, if
Not like that.
there's no.
I wish you'd stick up for me.
Let me look at my block list again.
Jason, I'm looking at your face while all this is going on.
I need fucking food. You can't get a fucking job. You can't do any fucking thing for me.
She said that he won't get a job and he can't buy her any food. The last time I checked in a relationship, when the good times are good, that's great. But when times are bad, that's when you're supposed to really show that love and that understanding for each other. We all know that Shanny's shopping for another man and that Jason's about to be yesterday's news. I hope he's starting to understand that, because if he doesn't, it's going to break him more than he's already broken down. He doesn't even talk loud no more. He speaks very low. He's depressed and very downtrodden, because I bet you she's constantly reminding him about what he can't do. And I know he's feeling it. I say it, you guys say it, and now she's saying it, while ignoring the fact that she has responsibilities as well. For crying out loud, she loves her kids because she's stupid.
Well, I'm sick of my aunt's always goddamn thing, and I do every goddamn thing I fucking can.
She said that too when they was at the bottom of their money in Boulder, Colorado too, where she said that that she was busting her hump and she was the only one bringing money in. But she wasn't saying none of that when this man was worth over $500,000.
I don't have it streaming to Dammit Dani right now. I only have it streaming here and on Twitter.
You don't know. Shanny said to him that that she didn't make him come on and go live. Now all he was doing was staring at the camera. Everyone saw that he did not want to do this. He didn't want to talk about nothing. The man didn't want to go live. Now tell me I'm lying about that, Jason, because you said that in the video. We all could see it.
What?
Oh, by the way, for the ladies, because I recently told this to my cousin, I told this to my sister today, and I want to tell you guys this too. If you see a man not doing good and he's depressed and downtrodden about not being able to provide for his family, the last thing that you should do is remind him about that all the time, because any normal person would have got up and left by now.
You could at least tell them I'm not forcing you to do this.
Let me let
you guys see this. Tell them that.
Hold on, really, you guys see this. Hold on.
It's not forcing me to do this.
Instead of making it seem that I'm doing something against your will.
It's very clear to everybody that I don't want to be on.
Well, good. But why does it have to be on my fucking back? Why do I have to look like I'm shit?
Now, here's the thing.
Oh,
okay?
no, Lisa.
He didn't want to be live. She got mad because
have to turn it on
people were saying that she was him to be live. But now she's saying, why does she got to do everything? So obviously she's in it. She's subconsciously admitting that she wanted him to go live, and everybody could see it.
But I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You forced him to go live.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. No.
Do you not see the audience where they're saying I'm forcing you to do stuff against you?
Right, Davis,
No.
ma'am. Just like Chantel.
Now you gotta understand something here, and I'm sure some of you cut this on your channels, but he was just staring at the camera, and she had to make this somewhat entertaining to get the viewership up. What her dumb behind don't understand was that several people were sniping the show, losing viewership that way, and a lot of people don't want to support her.
I will say, for G-Man, one thing that's nice is like he will say, use my videos. Like he'll tell you, get the word out about her, use my videos. He won't strike you for using his videos and stuff because he wants people to know.
It's not even real crying. Come on, look. Pay attention to Jason.
All the responsibility is on me, and it's like poor fucking Jason, and I'm the one who's goddamn done all that I.
Now, let's talk about this here for a minute. I'm going to talk about the irony of there for a moment. Let's talk about the irony here a little bit. This guy, now, first of all, let's keep it real here for a minute. This guy kicked Zachary, and he went to jail for that. Everybody who knows about these two was calling him every name in the book. And how is it that this man is getting more sympathy than Shani? That's got to tell you how disgusting this woman is at the end of the day. Think about that. A person who kicked a mentally ill child is actually getting more sympathy than Shani. You can't make this, you can't make this up. You can't.
I do.
I'm the one who can't fucking even barely fucking sleep or breathe half the fucking time. But no, it's all on my goddamn back.
Shani, you just made that up, Shani. You can breathe, okay, and you can sleep. And the reason why you can't sleep is you stuff your mouth with food before you go to bed all the time. Specifically with Dr. Pepper, and I know this for a fact because I was there. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, donuts, large sandwiches, pizzas, and fried chicken and things like that. Of course, you have a problem going to sleep after you eat all of that because your body is.
What I was saying is,
if there's any sugar when you're doing that, it's going to prevent you from sleep, and you're going to have.
He was, Jimmy was saying, keep in mind that Rev is getting sympathy than Shani, and he kicked the mentally ill child. And I'm like, why? Like that's contradictory for G-Man to be saying that because G-Man is offering Rev a way out. G-Man is showing more sympathy to her than he is to Shani too. And yes, Rev is a child abuser.
Morning, not to mention, all you do is sit on your fat behind all day and you don't do anything.
Seasons. Well, she's
been
nothing to do with you dying. Like 3 days.
That's got to do with you being lazy.
I don't know.
Goddamn thing!
I'm the only one that goes. I'm the only one that goes out there and does anything. What the hell?
Now, you heard that now? Shani's the only one that does anything. But if this man doesn't go to the store, that EBT card don't mean nothing. This man doesn't get in the car and go run errands. Nothing get done because she's handicapped, even though everybody heard her walking around.
I can just sit there and stare, Jason.
The only reason that you're able to get anything is because of me. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The only reason why you can get anything is because of me.
And Jason, that's your fault, Jason. That's your fault.
See,
you don't gotta go through.
I don't know why, Lilith. Like I can take, like G-Man kind of yells when he talks, but I can take him. I cannot watch that Yo Mama to save my life like his talking is screaming. I can't even, oh, I can't stand it. Who was I watching last night? It might have been him. I tried to watch the Breezy thing or something. And it wasn't even just the loudness. The laugh was driving me nuts.
This dude, I'm telling you, mark my words. You can hold me to this to the end of time. When you leave her, you're gonna eat, dude. You're gonna eat.
I know.
Good,
I don't get it.
And you're gonna
Hannibal.
eat good.
I mean, he seems to have it all down
the
now.
moment you get away from her.
But
I'm going
he let them manipulate them. Both of them manipulate him for years.
What the rest of the internet couldn't do. These two are going to break up for the better good of Red.
I cannot watch that.
This dude needs some help, and the only way he's going to get some help is he has to get away from Shanny. And I'm going to accomplish this. These two are not going to be together 1 year from now. Mark my words. I don't care what I got to give up.
I'm sick of being the only one that makes fucking money in this house.
Same, Jericho, yeah. And he may very well
make the only one who puts
but I
actual
can't
fucking
get
work into
to his
shit.
good
She was gonna do the city.
Screaming.
That was hilarious. Unplug that computer by now.
Now I did see it wasn't even a full video or whatever of Yo Mama. I think it was Troll Detective that had a video of Yo Mama's, like it was just like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that. And he was toned down and I was able to get through that. But when he starts screaming, yeah, I'm exit right.
Smiling.
Twitch, Ms. T.
Why don't you leave me then?
Is that what you want?
Yeah, kind of.
Why? What did I do?
He can say it, but he ain't got the balls to actually do it.
She can't leave him. She literally has
this is
no
the part
one
of the video
him.
that I just saw for the first time. I want to show everybody this here real quick. First of all, let me cut my camera off for a minute. Hold on. 1 second. Let me put my camera back on.
I don't know.
And this is the part that I never saw.
You know,
because I don't know if a lot of you noticed or not, but I wasn't watching a lot of this stuff.
You know, he abused
when
that
Shanny, because Shanny is boring. I'm sorry, but she is. I don't like all of her stuff. Some of the stuff that she does is, but the majority of what she does on here is just boring. This video where her sitting. Hold on a minute. Here we go, right here.
Beer and I drink it.
Hold on, let me rewind this a little bit. This is Shanny when Rev's in jail. I want to show everybody this here real quick. If they're watching right now, Shanny's probably telling them to stop watching. I want everybody to take a look at this right here. I want you to know where she is in the house. I gave you guys a tour of the house. There's an upstairs and a downstairs, and then there's a basement. She's in the kitchen making this video. If a person's crippled, she can't walk down the stairs.
Went down a
look how much energy she has.
Myself a beer and I drink it.
How are you going to cook a vegan if you're crippled?
Would that be cool?
She'll tell you why she's so confident soon.
I don't know. I'm nervous. I haven't done anything by myself in so long, but yeah, I'm excited about it. Why am I excited over this shit? He's going through hell and I'm like, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Freedom.
Jason, I'm gonna tell you something at the end of this, Jason.
She apparently didn't need money that day,
like,
because she'd have been crying about him being gone if she was
pretty much left my life. I felt so depressed and just, my heart is just broken and shit. But with Jason, it's like freedom. Is it possible that Jason was a rebound of Chris? Because I wasn't with anyone else but Jason or Chris.
Somebody's got to compare this to when Shanny went to jail and how Jason was talking when she was locked up. Jason was talking about how in love he was.
We're just going to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my life because I'm confused as shit right now.
She's happy.
God bless G-Man. He just left the house. I asked him, I was like, would you consider me like a bad person if I left Jason? It was like, no.
Now, the reason, a couple of things I want to clarify here now. The reason why I said that she wouldn't be a bad person, because, you know, he's Zachary and everything, and he was where he needed to be for what he did. Okay? So you guys got to understand something here. At this time, she actually thought that I know a lot of you call it white knighting and everything, but she actually thought I was going to get with her. I would go over there like after this day, and we would discuss, well, what you're going to do with the Durango and what you're going to do with the Cadillac, because they both were parked in the driveway. And according to her, she was handicapped. She couldn't get up. And then I was saying, well, because she didn't want the doors open for him. She wanted to lock the doors. She said she didn't feel safe. She needed a man there and all this other nonsense. And I'm not making that up, Shani. And if you had a set, you would come on my channel.
Okay,
we'll talk about it, or at
Ms.
least
D,
invite me to Twitch. And we can
safe.
talk about it. I'll come to your platform. You think I'm doing this for views? I'll come to your platform. All right? You need the ad revenue. Oh, trust me on that one. All right? So she was, the kids was like, you know, he's been doing this for a while. He's been doing this for a while. And I'm hearing all of these things about how he has done the same thing in Boulder, Colorado. See, that's what you don't know, Jason. They say that you did something similar in Boulder, and that you have these temper tantrums and you are threatening to do this stuff a lot. You don't know how much they played you out, dude, when you was in jail. You need to watch these. Listen to me, dude. I wasn't watching these archive channels. You need to go watch them. You need to go back and watch what this woman was saying when you was in jail. And your eyes are going to be more open, although I doubt it'll be enough to make you get up and leave. But you need to go back and see what she was saying. Because whatever she's sitting next to you right now saying to you was a bunch of hogwash. Go watch the videos for yourself so you can hear what she was saying and what she was planning on doing.
Oops.
All right?
I didn't mean to do that.
But she wanted to be with me.
Yes, I was muted. What was I saying? Oh, before I was telling Season. So before the kids got taken and all that, Shani and Rev were heard saying, from G-Man had said, that they were both heard saying that they wished it was just the two of them. And, you know, meaning the kids weren't there. It was just Shani and Rev. Well, that's what it is now. And I mean, I feel like Shani shouldn't honestly fight for those kids, because Shani is used to thinking about only Shani. She doesn't have that maternal instinct, I feel.
Me. I had an invitation to spend the night there. In the room, in the bed with her. Of course, that wasn't going to happen, because if you've seen the bed, if you've seen a lot of you seen the pictures of the room, I'm sorry, I don't live like that. I don't play that. Plus, I respected the union or the relationship that they had. Okay, and then I have my own conditions on the kind of person that I want to be with. The person that I want to be with has to take showers. The person I'm going to be with has got to wear perfume. The person I'm going to be with has to have a job. The person I'm going to be with has to actually take care of themselves. You know what I mean? And she ain't doing none of that stuff. All she wants to do is lay in her bed all day, gossip about Foodie Beauty, Truthfully Trisha, some other people on YouTube I've never heard before in my life. And I'm talking about as soon as she gets out the bed, social media. And then this poor guy, I don't want to hear about this. Social media. He gets this every single day. She has to get her fix. And then if something happens, oh, blood moon, that means the earth has only got 3 more years to be here. And she automatically thinks she's right. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. She actually thought that I was going to be with her. Y'all already know the story. I got
not
dodged
putting
around
anything out.
And then that's when she magically became handicapped again. Now, Jason, listen to me. I'm talking to you. Forget the audience for a minute. I'm talking to you, dude. How many times have you came to me and told me, oh, she can get up and walk if she has to? It'd be moments like that where I used to go there and try to help them. That would make me think a little bit. I said, what do you mean? I thought she was handicapped. And then he'll go, no, she can walk if she has to. Everybody heard her walking in that video. Oh, and by the way, you guys remember when Shani said that that I got her Delta 8 instead of a pizza?
And from what I hear, they're really thriving in foster care right now. So
this was supposed to be yours, Shani. Actually, I don't know if it was supposed to be right, Shani, but
you never
on your
know
birthday, this is supposed to be yours. This was supposed to be yours. You didn't want this, nor did you want the games that I bought you. You wanted Delta 8. You keep calling me a liar, but you never show any receipts to prove that I'm lying. But I got the controller, though, without an Xbox, no, not the Xbox, the PS5. Absolutely hilarious. So don't give me that garbage.
Did they sell the PS5 to him?
This woman is a trip. She
Thank
spent all
you, Rocky.
her and him both
Welcome
spent
back,
all of that money.
Welcome back.
Because Jason, I'm not letting you off the hook. You bought stupid stuff too. Y'all spent all of that money. You're back at Uncle's again, and now you don't even see what Stephen Wonder can see, what Ray Charles can see, what the blind person down the street can see. That she's looking for your replacement. You think that if somebody comes along, listen to me, Jason. McFly, listen. You think that she will not leave you? If one of these YouTubers on here who make minutes.
Her mom did say on a video on YouTube that even when Shani worked, Shani didn't want to work. And so she would float from job to job to job. Delta 8 seasons it's a form of weed, but it's got such low THC level that it's legal in almost all of the states. So you can just buy it in like a vape shop. And because Pennsylvania, this is what I don't understand. Pennsylvania is recreational. I mean, not recreational, medical. We are not recreational. So they can get weed here. They just have to apply to get the medical marijuana card, which neither of them are going to do because they would have to take $75 and that's the thing. Like a medical, I just renewed mine, and a medical marijuana card here, if you're disabled, it lowers the price for the medical marijuana card. Plus, they are waiving the fee if you have Medicaid or Medicare, I believe. There might be something else too. So it cost me $75 to get my medical marijuana card renewed. So for $150, they could both get, because they get food stamps, so they obviously get Medicaid. So they could, for $150, they could get their medical marijuana card. And then they wouldn't have to depend on the Delta 8, which Delta 8, they were used to smoking weed daily because they came from Colorado. So they would have to smoke quite a bit Delta 8 to get the same effects that they got off of regular THC. So they must be spending an awful lot on Delta 8. They should just spend the $150, get their dang cards, and then they can go to the dispensary and get what they need.
Minimum wage. Calls her up and want her. She'll leave you in a second. In a second. But she doesn't want to leave.
He bought it, Blue.
Looking like a bad guy.
He had bought them the PS5.
You're going to be guilty of doing something at some point. And this is where you need to be careful, dude, because she can accuse you of rape. She can accuse you of physically hurting her. She could punch herself, call the police, and say you did it. We both know the police believe that kind of stuff. You need to be very careful right now, dude. Do not get life insurance and make her your beneficiary. That would be stupid. If this woman loved you as much as she claimed she did, she would have married you back when you had all of that money and said, forget the food stamps. Her goal was to get your money, dude. McFly, wake up. Understand that. And now that she's got that and you ain't got nothing to offer, she's like every other gold digger out there. She's going to leave you because she's convinced herself that she's the breadwinner now and that she's the one doing everything, even though she doesn't get up her fat behind except to go to the bathroom and maybe go to the kitchen to make to make an egg or something like that. By the way, Shani, I did say I was going to troll here today. So I did this on the Drunken Peasants. And when I did that on the Drunken Peasants, I was trolling the peasants, the fans. But now I'm just going to do this to you. Because you can fool these other people, the 2 or 3 people that watch Twitch or whatever that actually support you.
The 2 or 3 people.
But I'm somebody different. And what I have here is some chocolate, Shani. Okay. Now, mind you, I know that you can go and you can go buy some you can go out there and you can use your EBT card and you can go buy yourself some chocolate.
I don't understand how I don't understand how he streams like this, because he'd look at his chat at all. So it's literally just him speaking the entire time, and I would totally feel like I was just sitting here talking to myself. Like, he never stops, he never takes a breath, he never like takes a break to read the chat or anything. So he doesn't get any input to what he's saying, and he still just has so much to say.
But that ain't what I'm talking about. This is what you want. You want some G-Man chocolate, and you're never going to get it. Not even a little bit. Me, however, and it's too bad, Shanny, that you think you're so smart on here. Nobody believes a word that comes out your mouth. If I wanted the vanilla, I get it whenever I want it. The problem is I don't want it.
Right.
And you got on here, you told everybody on here
narcissist. I think
that I wanted to get you in your pants. I got everything else, but now I want to get in your pants. But now I'm offering everything back to Jason because he clearly needs it. Now, if he wants it, he has to understand all of the bills are going to come with it too. The other condition, Jason, is you got to get a job before I give it to you. Or else, how are you going to pay all those bills, dude? Winter is here. You got to be able to put gas in the furnace.
Good morning, Juicer.
Because you know I'm going to use that gas up before you get it back. The place is empty. You have to get your own furniture and all of that. And I don't want to see Shanny there. I will have the neighbors tell me if she ever goes back there. You have to be done with her. You want it back? Buddy? Get rid of her.
They are.
And I believe I've been on here for about 47, 48 minutes now. So you're running out of hours, dude. You almost only got 23 hours left. 24 hours, yeah. He has to throw her out. And by the way, the uncle has to throw her out. I don't even want her in the uncle house.
Ashley.
I want her out
I believe it was
his
Irma.
wife. She has to go. I don't care if she ain't got nowhere to go. She got to go. You didn't care about me, Shanny, when you wanted to illegally evict me out of the house, Shanny. You didn't care about none of that. But you're a woman. You're a mother of two.
It is
sure if you call
lucky for him that G-Man is still willing to help him. Like I said, Shanny has nobody. So if he were to kick her out, she would have nowhere at all to go. Her family is gone. She doesn't have anybody but him.
P.S. You can call them and they'll get you in the nearest shelter. And they can rehabilitate you, help you get a job so you can actually work a real job and get you off of social media and off of the weed and off of the marijuana and off of the Delta 8. How many of you think she's going to go live and think, oh, G-Man's not going to get that with me? I'm hoping so I can. Hey, Rev, remember this, Rev? I actually bought this for Rev. Rev was looking at it. We was walking through Ollie's, and he was like, G-Man, I would love to have this. You know what I mean? And I got it for him. And he left it there. I'll give it back to you, man. I'll give it back to you.
Did he say he had to find it? Good morning, Mrs. G. Did you guys hold on?
You have to do something with your life. So what I want to do now is I want to play this other video.
Did he say
that
he had to find a job within 24 hours? Or is he just saying, like, you know, he will have to work?
He should have talked behind my back to you. And there's something he could have came to me. Feel that this is for views. Yeah, I'm beginning to think it's for views too.
Yeah, by you doing it, not me. Because you're talking about something that happened in private and you're the one going live.
And I'm not down with this. No, I'm not down with it either. But I'm gonna call G-Man out, man. He's trying to get in between my marriage right now, dudes. Well, that was weird. Yeah.
You're not married.
He called my husband up, said, "Can I talk to you in private?" and started talking shit behind my back to my husband.
No. He was just informing me as what you were doing to him.
Yeah, why is he doing that? You knew what I was doing.
No, I didn't know it was during a viewing.
I didn't know it was either.
That's bullshit. He said that he told you to stop because he was at a fucking...
See, Shanny, let me explain something to you, you dumb barracuda. If you're going to come on YouTube and lie, you got to at least have your significant other on the same page with you if you're going to lie. All right. You have lied about me on a great many things, but I'm gonna tell you this: I have the text messages, and I can show you the date of the viewing and of the funeral, and the date when you was calling me all kinds of inappropriate things via text messages, and all of the videos that you sent me. Dragnut has a copy of a lot of that on his members only stream that I went on, where I played some of those videos. That was during a viewing. You keep talking about someone you forgave me about. If you only knew how many times I was almost done with you, it's not even funny. Just because I don't come on YouTube and talk about this stuff doesn't mean that I'm not getting fed up. People by now should know. People by now should know that there are limitations to my patience.
No, he didn't.
Okay, well then that.
Yes, no, he didn't. But now he's getting in between me and my marriage now.
You're not married, you dumb barracuda.
I don't fucking care.
You're not married.
But him trying to get in between my marriage, him trying to talk crap about me on the internet, I haven't done anything but be good to this man. Good.
Oh yeah, she's been great to me, calling me the N-word. Oh, by the way, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Hyde. Oh, that's not it right there. Hyde. She's he or she says,
Mrs. G,
you're his best friend, still caring about him now. Exactly. And I'm not gonna withhold food from him. When he is hungry and he can humble himself, he knows how to contact me. But I am not kissing Shanny's butt. It's not gonna happen. Not now, not ever.
To this man.
Yeah.
And the reason why I said all those things I said to him was he was literally antagonizing me for months because I wouldn't give him a fucking house.
Right.
And then
First of all, and we talked about this, Miss Dorn. Number one, that wasn't your house. Number two, you can, and Sabella put it perfectly here in the live chat, you kicked me out in the middle of a snowstorm. You kicked me out in the middle of a snowstorm. You called me the N-word on multiple occasions while you were living in that house. I could have thrown you out for so many different reasons. It's not even funny. Never mind the fact that you were beating up my friend Jason. Never mind the fact you were beating up my friend Jason. Okay? My friend gave me this. My friend gave me a lightsaber. Shanny, all you gave me was a pack of Twinkies with your EBT card.
And then now he's trying to break up my marriage? He's trying to
You
start
ain't married.
fights with my marriage?
You're not married. You're not married.
Are you serious, dude?
You're not married. Hey, Rev, I preserved these for you two, man.
No, man.
Make America great again, I think?
No, we're not going to play Let's Go Take Shannon Down game anymore. I'll take you down with me. How about that, G-Man? I'll take
Guys,
you
here
down
is
with
my
me.
friend Seasons.
Because you've done nothing but cause trouble and agonization in my life.
Make America great.
You used to try to break me and Chris up too, G-Man.
No, whoa. If somebody's got that stream, can you please give it to me? Because that's not what happened. I didn't try to break you and Chris up. No, if I remember it correctly, both of you had a disagreement with me on something that I was teaching on YouTube, and that's when you was kissing TST's butt. Okay, and I made a couple of videos about you two. Then, you know, Chafee had a lot of mouth, and I went on your channel via the phone, and we was going back and forth. And then I went on there and said, you know, Shanny, you need a real man, and you took that literally.
Good morning, Jason.
You took that literally. To this very day.
You used to tell that to Chris all the fucking time.
Thank you, guys.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, I did not, you liar.
Yes, he
No,
did.
I didn't, liar.
Well, let me tell you this.
Let me tell you something, Shanny. You're delusional. You have imaginations. And you never gave me anything, but your man did. Your man did.
You will never have me. I
could have had you. What was that? About a year ago, I think it was, when Jason kicked Zachary and you broke up with him, and then you was all confident in that kitchen, Shanny, or did you forget about that? When you was all confident in that kitchen, thinking, "Oh, I'm available. I never felt this free." Was Jason a rebound? And then I told you no, and then all of a sudden you became handicapped again. Then you became handicapped again. You ain't got no marriage certificate. You're not married in the eyes of God. You're a fornicator, a liar, and a whore, and you need to shut your mouth, honey. Like, honestly.
That is not
because if you was
Christian
with me, that's exactly what you would be doing. You'll be
Thank you, Jason.
Dumb feminist. I'm sorry, you dumb toxic feminist.
Not be with a man who messes and abuses a woman so fucking much through years. And you're silent on it on the internet because you want no one to freaking know. But see, we have the two witnesses here trying to get
No. The two witnesses are Israelites, I'm sorry, not virgins. I got that mixed up with the 144,000. Please forgive me. The two witnesses are going to be like
Brandy,
Moses and Elijah.
Exactly what,
both of you claim to be solid.
You guys know that I was on Periscope. I've been on a different stream apps like YouNow, Periscope. So on Periscope, this is exactly what they do. They live stream. Well, they don't. Periscope is shut down now. So now it is Twitter Spaces. And so now they do it on Spaces. They argue back and forth in the Spaces, and they, I swear, are fighting over the same stuff that they've been fighting over for the past 7 years. Seasons. Do you remember Gina Baby? Huge drama going on there right now. And I have thought about covering this stuff on my channel, but it is a lot of backstory. And some of their, I mean, you think these YouTube videos can go long, but some of these spaces go hours and hours and hours. So it's like, it would be really hard to catch everybody up on it to start covering it.
And Metatron, both of those are demons. You are not the two witnesses. The two of you are morons. Okay, Jason's a moron for continuing to be with you when he doesn't have to, and he doesn't have to suffer. And you're a moron because you actually believe anybody believes a word coming out of your mouth.
They get in between our marriages, trying to start crap with people. Why? Your views are low? You got to go and leech off mine?
I don't think you can get on Spaces through an iPad. You can do it on
have
mobile.
Them.
And you can,
like, you took every single thing you could possibly think of from me, and then you call my husband trying to give
but
me
when I check like my mobile app,
how the heck is them giving me things, me taking
Gina,
things
no,
from
she's
them?
not married.
I don't think this woman knows the difference between
if I
stealing,
check on my mobile app when I open
receiving.
up Twitter,
I don't
it'll
think
have
she
up
knows
at the top, it'll have like purple.
How am I guilty of taking anything?
And
it was your man.
Like, you know,
G-Man,
the title
I love
of
you,
the
G-Man. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You know, G-Man, if I ever won the lottery, I'm going to give you like $1 million.
And you can go in. And when you go in, it puts you in as a listener. So you're not talking.
And then he would say things like, you know, G-Man, if I
want
just
to
want to
talk,
give
you have
you
to raise your hand, and then they'll give you
man. Then I give him $50. He act like he had like $1 billion in his hands because clearly they didn't have no money coming in there or whatever. You know what I mean? And I get and I understand that and everything and whatnot. But Shanny,
exactly,
I didn't take nothing from you. I didn't threaten to take everything from you. Nobody wanted you. None of that stuff was going on. What I was being was a friend, and you took me wanting to be a friend to wanting to be your man. So anyway, I got a couple of super chats here. I'm sorry, I got to go through this here real quick.
Is that better, Lilith?
Sophie Best, thank you for the $10 super chat. She says, sadly, Jason won't take this offer. She's controlling him with guilt and probably blackmail. We have seen how evil she is. Imagine what.
That's true. Imagine what we don't see her do and say to him.
We don't see her do and say to him. He should sell I'm sorry. He should sell the true story.
Yeah,
Exactly. He should.
it's been a
He
nice
should.
kind
He
of
should
like
break up with her and make a little bit
break
of money off
from
of it.
Foodie
That's
and
what he
all
should
that
do.
seasons. I've been
Thank you for the
watching
$2
because
super
stuff
chat,
blew
Brett
up
Von
last
Helton.
week.
You say, Grandma
Oh,
wants me
also,
to donate.
here, let me type it
Okay.
in the chat. Follow this account, Seasons. They put
Okay,
the
cool. Thank you, Brett Von Helton. I
I
appreciate
can
that.
even get the link if you want.
Let me see something.
But
Did I
they
miss any of them?
put
If I
the
miss anybody's super chats in
spaces,
my next
they
video,
record the spaces and
I'm
put them
gonna
on YouTube.
make sure I cover it. I apologize if I missed any, but I get a little carried away when I start talking about these videos. It's hard to go in and out of this while I'm dealing with this. But anyway, let's go into this.
Instead of being a man and talking to a woman. You have to go to the
You don't know the first thing about being a man, woman. Okay, first of all, I'm the wrong YouTuber you want to try to this mess with. Okay, because if it was up to me, I would take all of your phones, I would take all of your laptops and everything from you until you learn how to keep your life private. I am not Jason.
Right?
You will not be allowed to just do whatever you want and to try to destroy
that's what
my
I've been
life.
watching.
I would never have that. Can you guys
Last week,
imagine
the
me
Gina
sitting in the
drama
background
started,
going,
and every space, I swear, since then has been about
to Shanny
that.
in the background? Never gonna happen. If I do it, it'd be trolling, and that's about it. And it'll only be for a video or two. I got too many things to lose on here. Sorry.
man, you can't talk to the woman? Really? You can't come to me? You have to be a little bitch and go to my husband?
Shanny, you talk about me behind my back all the time. I called him up because I wanted to talk to him. I didn't want to talk to you because you're because you're an emotional wreck and you don't know how to have an adult conversation.
That's much of a cowardly man you are. That's how much of a cowardly man. You were so wanting me to go in your room, a drama-filled crapoid.
Wow.
Yeah. That you expected me to.
What happened to me trying to get in the middle of your relationship? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jason called you a liar to your face. My bad.
Just what did you expect? That eventually you'd come and white knight me and I'll leave Rev and go jump into your arms?
No, hold on, guys. I'm going to try the doctor again.
First of all,
you mean like you was gonna do when he got locked up? Are you talking about that? Just saying.
You have a penis. The last thing I would want in my life is another motherfucking penis. I've had so much dick, and I don't want.
Okay, next video, guys. Her mouth is utterly disgusting. Shanny. Listen to me, Shanny. Just hear me out. I know a lot of things I said in this video is gonna bother you today. But listen to me. Go get some soap and water and put it in your mouth and because your mouth is disgusting. It's grotesque. It makes me want to barf and vomit with the way how you present yourself. You've done porn. You've done OnlyFans, from what I understand. You've gotten on here and flirted with Dragnet and his wife. You've gotten on here and flirted with other people's husbands on here. I mean, if you want to technically get on it, you practically flirted with everybody on the internet. You're disgusting. And I'm saying this while eating my chocolate, something that you'll never enjoy.
Want it anymore, okay? I don't want it anymore. I don't need it. So you even trying to work your little guile and break up my marriage? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Jason, if you don't know by now that I never wanted her, you ain't never gonna know it, dude. I could have had her, dude. When you had your 700K, I could have had her. That's how dumb you are, dude. When you had your 700K, I could have had her if I wanted.
It'll work.
Oh, and by the way, before you say I couldn't, Remember that you was at Fisk before you went to Boulder. Remember that. And you was drinking, and the cops had to come over there on multiple occasions. How do you think I know that, dude? How do you think I know that, dude? Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, LEM Nop. And this person says, thanks for exposing the hippo. Thanks for exposing the hypocrites. Gotcha, man. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Already got enough from us. You ain't gonna go and fulfill. I'm gonna get Shanny too, because I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
That's so true. I was going to say that earlier, homegirl. You're so right.
You touch me.
On one hand, she wants to be a feminist, and on the other hand,
every time I brought Delta 8 there, you touch me.
Like
Every time I brought food there, you touch me. Every time I offered Rev a job and he turned it down, you touch me. Every single time I came to visit you, Rev, your kids, all came downstairs running like you guys never saw me before, came down there hugging me after I told you I want to work and I don't want to be bothered. Don't even go there with me, Shanny. All right? You're only doing that to protect your fragile low self-esteem or whatever. Me, however, listen to me, whatever suits your fancy. If I'm never going to have you, woe is me. What am I going to do? Shanny, I turned down. Shanny, I turned down more women in a day than you get positive comments in a year.
They're knocking down his door.
How dare you put a claim on me, thinking I would be claimed? No. Let's always remember, I am a queen. Okay, I am a queen. Highly.
Okay. In order to be a queen, you got to have a kingdom. What's your kingdom? What is your kingdom? Roaches? Perhaps it is the dust and the mites. I mean, or perhaps it's the bacteria falling off your skin. What is your kingdom if you're a queen? So anyway,
the alternative?
Angry Roach gave a $2 super chat and says, so both of them wanted to touch your abs. Well, yeah, technically, yeah. Those two are into things. Those two are into things that I'm just simply not into. I'm telling you, I got vibes that they wanted a threesome in there. I'm sorry. And I think Rev would have rented Shanny to me if I wanted it. I think he would have did it. Those are the vibes I was getting when we was on Fisk.
Thank you, Brandy.
I can't wait until he...
And I don't wait to show you guys very much. I appreciate you. Me. You are not. And I do mean this. You are no Rasputin, bitch.
Well, you hear that, guys? I'm no Rasputin. I'm not this, and I'm not that, and I'm not this, and I'm not that.
I'm not sure when the Shanny video is from, but
you can give me 30 minutes. G-Man, you know, we've been doing this for 6 or 7 years. You know, can't you just give me a little bit of Delta 8 because I can stop?
Good morning, Mr. AR.
Shaking. Anyway, I'll get to the rest of my thing in a minute. Let me read this real quick. Thank you, Gigi Allen, for the follow-up super chat. He says, Shanny emasculated Jason, took over control of his finances and friendships, deleted his YouTube, dressed him up as Revelina, and crushed his independence.
Too involved, right?
The rep told me to my face on multiple occasions that he doesn't feel like a man around her, that she does a very horrible job making him feel like a man. And what she'll try to do to respond to this, you heard it here first. Somebody needs to cut this. What she'll try to do to respond to this is the next stream that they have, she'll try to make him feel like a man, to try to deceive everybody into thinking I'm lying. But a lot of you see the regular interaction on there. She don't treat him like a man. She acts like she's the man, like it's her way or the highway. But the funny thing about it is, technically speaking, Shanny has to do what Rev tells her to do. Because anytime the uncle wants, and Shanny, listen to me here very carefully here, in case you think I'm lying. if you don't please the uncle and you don't please Jason, you are going to be sleeping outside. That's the reality of the situation. You have no backup men, nobody chasing you. You don't got all these options out there. Humble yourself and cut it out. Diva who says she don't want no scrub. Funny as I don't know what. But anyway, next video. The Twitch stream from 3 days ago.
Seasons, did you see the thing with House of Williams and Michael Vaughn? That was disgusting. Adrasdia has been a no-show for days too after posting all these Adonis Paul wants me dead vids and trying to pull ops on the community by using a second account to white knight for herself. It's so weird. It's been like 3-4 days. Everybody's been missing. It's so weird, homegirl.
Stream, because I can't find the stream where she was saying that I wanted her pants. So this is the one we're going to play here. But this is about a half an hour of her talking about me. Maybe 45 minutes of talking about me. I told you this is going to be a long stream today.
You know what I'm talking
thank you, Chris.
about?
We'll see you next time. I'm usually on in the mornings at 7:30 a.m. and then on weekends I do 12 p.m. games on Saturday and 7 p.m. games on Sunday.
See?
What a psycho.
So a lot of you know what I'm looking at.
I had a Chipotle chicken.
And on top of that, she doesn't even know that half the people in her chat, not half. It's like sometimes when I got time to watch this, Carrie would be live, for example. Carrie, Carrie would be live. And
See,
Carrie is literally telling the trolls.
I had a feeling with her from the get-go seasons that there was something.
It was one time I was watching Drag, and Drag was sniping her. And Drag was telling his audience to say something nice to her to make her feel better.
I mean, the way she's treating her, it's not like she's a main suspect or something in the death of her child. So I just I could see if she thought like she red rummed the boy, but no, that's not even what it is about. And then she was like, nobody edits my channel but me. It was just sick.
That's how clueless she is. I think it's in this stream here. She compliments Celebrity Juicy, Celebrity Juicer. I said, Shani, have you ever watched Celebrity Juicy's channel? Have you ever taken the time out
to watch the most
that channel?
Awkward game.
You need to go do it, Shani. You mad at me? Go take a look at Celebrity Juice's channel.
There was two people in there
all nice and like
that were kind of shading each other, and it was just awkward.
You trying to suck up
really weird. And I kept saying, "Where's Hannibal?"
I know that's not your real YouTube name or whatever, but I'm not going to say
yes, I knew
your full name because I realize what I'm saying there. But you're sucking up to all these people, and none of them like you. None of them.
It's so gross, Seasons. What that mother is going through.
Jason, I'm coming for you, bro. I'm gonna help you out, man. Get away from her. Call me. Contact me on Skype.
You see how crazy he is, where he literally was telling us to throw away our fucking clothes?
Throw her out.
Like, who fucking does that?
And don't try to pretend, dude, because I'm gonna make you sign papers. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, boys, cray.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brett Von Helton gave a $2 super chat and he says,
new red lipstick phones with Bluetooth to use with cell phone.
Hold on a minute. I apologize, Brett Von Helton. Okay, Brett Von Helton gave a $2 super chat and says, G-Man Mo look at insanity, wants to see Oreo. Not today. I will get Oreo later. Oreo's in another room.
That would be a Christmas present. Name the Hitchcock film that the kitchen phone was used to murder. Oh! Oh, it's on my fucking tongue.
Oh, Shani, one more thing, Shani. How many of you noticed that when she was in Boulder, she had this pink microphone, this little small pink microphone? That ain't hers no more. I got that now. That's number one. Number two, Shani, I want to explain something to you because I have this red camera that used to be yours that you gave me that you might have forgot. And Rev, I want to let you know something too, dude. When you guys give away cameras, do yourself a favor, okay? And I'm just giving you some friendly advice. Take these out and delete what's on them. Take these out and delete what's on them. Take these out and delete what's on them. If you don't, and Shani says the wrong thing to me on social media, Shani will pay a price for that. Okay, Shani, I do appreciate the pink, the pink microphone, and I do appreciate, Shani, your red camera too. Okay, I appreciate all of that. I even appreciate this porcelain doll set that you left over there too, which I should probably throw away. I don't like these things. So people thought I was lying. So here's one of them. Okay, and then here's another one, and here's the other one. Here's another one here of these ugly looking things that I'm planning on chucking. You know, they kept saying, "Oh, G-Man lying about that." Whatever. Shut up, Shani. Anyway, so they should be talking about it. Why are this 12 minutes? Get into it.
Did Rev say homeboy cray cray? Yes, he did.
Exactly, Seasons. And when he first started getting super chats, he just started getting super chats like a month ago.
Before she says that she gave me the switch for rent,
he would come on and do this, like, you know, not look at his chat at all. And people were like trying to tell him in his chat, G-Man, you're getting super chats and you're totally ignoring them. And you couldn't tell him he's getting super chats, you're ignoring them because he doesn't look at the chat. Finally, he got it. So now those are the only ones he acknowledges.
I got this before they moved on Fisk. 2 months before they moved on Fisk. 2 months before they
Mine
moved
did that
Fisk.
yesterday, V. I was watching.
So don't even try it, Shani.
Like, I don't know how else to say it. He's like really gone in the head.
Yeah, they smell.
Completely.
I got this piece of rug that I'm going to give the drag when he comes back from vacation if he wants it. I'm going to give him a piece of the rug. I'm going to let him describe how it smells. It's disgusting.
End things amicably, you just leave each other alone and don't talk to each other again. I can't get that
stain up.
You don't continue on.
Somebody said they'll buy the SD card for $300. Well, first, let me make sure that there's something on there worth the $300. And on one of the phones, too, he also left the, I don't know if you guys know about this, but when Shani and Rev first got together.
Oh, that was
Shani and Rev first got together. Obviously,
she doesn't have to come in. He called her in
and Rev shared a, how can I put this? Rev shared, and a lot of people didn't believe me when I talked about this during the first eviction or whatever. But how can I put this? Rev shared his, you guys call it a baby carrot, and I'm going to call it, he shared his manhood, and it's still on that phone too, by the way. And if I can find that phone, I'll just auction that off online too and see how she likes it. And then she'll know to leave me alone. Leave me alone, Shani.
Crazy sometimes. That's correct, sir.
Get to me, please.
He claims to be raising a mob against
Here
you
we go.
to save Rev.
What the hell?
Here we go.
The blinds are triggering everybody's OCD.
What?
I hate those kind of blinds. My son had them in their old house and they drove me nuts. I don't like them.
He's fucking insane.
Anybody want to buy this auction? Anybody want this? Anybody want to buy this? Anybody want to buy this?
So I saw somebody say earlier
that
I'm
not watching anything
G-Man,
he has to say. I don't
didn't
care.
sell the house
okay, this still got
to
the smell
them
on the back of it. Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay, there we go. G-Man didn't sell the house to them. They sold him the house when they had all that money. They sold him the house for $1. And the house is still his. and he's fixing it up, but he let them stay there when, you know, when they got evicted in Colorado. So he let them stay there for close to a year and a half, I want to say. And of course they trashed it just like they trashed Colorado.
My hand sanitizer.
What a psycho.
Okay, let me get that off.
Yes, exactly. AR. Just like
you're really on YouTube telling people that you're raising
card.
them up. You know how bad that goes against terms of services?
$1,000 for the SD card. I'll think about it.
Oh, was that UAR? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Said he cares for Rev. Well, if he cared for Rev, he would care about Rev's.
So I believe that's the house he's in right now,
and respect it.
The only reason Rev's staying with you because you're manipulating him. That's the only reason he's staying with you. He does not love you no more. He's only staying with you for some sick convenience issue or whatever. But no, I think our relationship is all but over. Trust me.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
I agree.
Chocolate.
Ooh, that's a mallow cup. I thought he was eating Reese
200.
That's a mallow cup.
49 people watching me. Thank you very much for that. I think that broke a record on this channel.
Brandy.
Jason literally says, "I want nothing to do with
together
you,
like we do with the videos."
You're still trying to impede on our lives.
Jason,
that is funny, Lisa.
You have 23 hours, dude, to answer me. 23 hours and counting.
No, really? I can't believe that. He's cussing and drinking now?
No, I don't believe that.
And by the way, Jason, that house isn't worth $150,000. It's on the market for $189,000. I'll give you your house back, no problem. But you gotta grow some balls the size of grapefruits. And you gotta leave Shani and throw her out now. You got a lot of work to do, dude, in 23 hours. And I mean what I'm saying, by the way. Come on, Shane.
He's not drinking. Yeah, okay, thank you. Because that's like shocking to me.
No, I'm not drinking.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink.
Lying on G, not cussing or drinking. Okay, that's what I thought. I know him enough for that. It would be like, what are you doing?
Miss Star, you were right, Miss Star. You were right. Ms. If I can call you Ms. again.
Good morning, MCM. I don't think Rev did contact him.
I was thinking when I was offended.
But I don't know. Because after this
$20,000 is the new highest bid for the SD card.
Shani's Twitch.
Yeah, like you was gonna put a restraining order on Drag, and then you went to the courtroom and you got laughed at.
Good morning, Grateful.
You don't know how to do anything with legalities anyway.
Yeah.
You know what's so dumb about these two? There is some truth with them, with my attitude about Drag. I was actually gonna give Shani and Rev money that they needed to be able to take legal action against people. But you want to know what? I would have looked even dumber than I look right now for actually defending this woman. Shani, I wouldn't give you 10 cents for a lawyer now. I just wouldn't. Even if they turned on me, I wouldn't give you the money, Shani. You need to get a job and better yourself somehow.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that house is worth about $189. That's what I got it on the market for right now.
Hanging out with us this morning. See you tomorrow.
That's okay, Ted.
Oh yeah, she deserves it. That's why I'm not helping her no more. By her own request. She don't want nobody helping her? Fine, I won't help her. She's just dumb.
It's just shocking to me how much he's just like.
If you never made that video, Shani, and let me tell you something, you wouldn't be hungry right now. You wouldn't be suffering right now. You wouldn't be going through the things if you would have never made that video. I would have never got to the final straw. But you opened up your mouth one too many times, and then when I went to Twitch and told you to apologize, what did you do? You blocked me. You blocked me. Okay, your EBT card should run out in about 10 days. No problem. No problem. About 10 days, you won't have no money on the EBT card.
Dude needs prayer.
Woman, I don't want you praying for me because you ain't no believer. Because if you was a follower of Jesus Christ, in all seriousness, Shanny, if you was a follower in Jesus Christ, you wouldn't be cussing as much. You wouldn't be opening your legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's out there and whatnot. Okay, you wouldn't be selling yourself on the street for $30 so you can get dealt to 8, figuratively. By the way, I apologize to Burnt Toast for calling her a whore. But guess what, Shanny? I'm not sorry for calling you one because you did YouTube porn.
Wow.
Like, starts going to therapy.
And she tried to invite
Yeah,
you.
it's a little unsettling, right, Cake?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Strangely focused on Rev, though. Yeah, it's so weird.
I can't think of who it was. I feel like
How is it weird that I'm focusing on Rev
that
when Rev is the one that gave me a
were
house?
claiming husband and wife when they
you
were
gave me a pack
dating.
of Twinkies. You wouldn't know what a sacrifice is. Okay? This man gave me a house. What did you give me? So I don't expect you to understand,
Right,
Shanny.
Right, MCM.
Plus, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see that there's hope for him. There's hope for him. And when he leaves, he's going to see I'm not lying. He'll see. Trust me, it's going to happen before the end of this year.
He wants nothing to do with you. And it's not because of me.
That's not true.
It's because of you.
I can go over there right now and see him. I'm not worried about it. Well, not now. Tomorrow. Can't wait to see you again, Shanny. Can't wait to see you. We haven't seen each other in a while, Shanny.
He hates
in person.
you and wants to save Rev. Save him from what?
From your manipulation and your lying and holding him back. You're holding him back from his full potential. You're not a good backbone.
I think he's been watching those MGTOW videos and he's been going way too off on that shit. Like, it's a serious fucked up delusion in his fucking head. Because he's always treated me like I'm some kind of sinister fucking woman, and it's like weird, so insulting to me. Yeah.
It's like he's codependent.
I've always treated you like a sinister woman, but yet and still, there are videos that exist on YouTube. G-Man's always been a gentleman to me. G-Man's always been a gentleman to me. G-Man's always been a gentleman to me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, Shanny. Sure. Notice I don't call you Shanny for Christ no more, Shanny, because you don't even call yourself Shanny for Christ. You call yourself Shanny needs love because Jesus don't matter. By the way, I got a challenge for anybody. Anybody who's a Christian that's watching this can show me where Shanny who needs love has preached the gospel of Jesus Christ in the last 10 days. I will give you $100. And guess what? You're never gonna find it. You want to know why? Because Shanny don't care about Jesus. Shanny only cares about Shanny. And that's it. Shanny only cares about Shanny. That's why Shanny needs love. It hasn't been for Christ for years.
You mean G-Man or you mean Jason Blue?
Why do you think she's always on here begging you guys for money instead of getting on her knees and talking to her so-called father? Because she doesn't believe in him anymore, if she ever did to begin with. Oh, yeah. But that's one video. She has an email address where she emailed me on my Marked by God channel. And when she emailed me on my Marked by God channel, she was telling me, and I'm just going to paraphrase it. She was telling me, matter of fact, you know what? As soon as Isabella give me the information, I'll let you all read it for yourself. Anyway, thank you for the $2 super chat, Nikki P. For the $2 super chat. She says, would you still be mates if she didn't make the vid? I would still be.
Oh, really, Blue?
Friendly with them. Yeah, I would still be friendly with them. The problem is that even before she made the video, she was going off on me on Skype, and a lot of you didn't see that. That's why I would always take offense when you guys sit there and say that G-Man's getting paid to say this, and G-Man is their slave. You know what I mean? You guys had no idea the stuff I had to deal with behind the scenes. But thanks again for the $2 super chat, Nikki P. All right. I tried talking about this when I was on Draven's channel a little bit, but let me go on a little bit more. Yeah. And the more I think about it, the stupider I look, because I was going back and forth with Miss Parker. I was going back and forth with I'm not 100% sure BGTV. I was going back and forth with them about Shanny, but maybe BGTV. I know I was going back and forth with
thing.
Drag, and I was going back and forth with
other channels,
a few other people, with the Geek Room and His Star and a couple other people.
He's utilizing
because I felt like they would be a certain way towards Shanny. You guys got to understand something here. Not everybody sees as clearly as you guys do. She's been doing this for a while. She's really good at it, and so I have a lot more empathy towards Jason, because I know it's going to take a while for him to wake up to see things. But I think little by little he sees it, because if I'm him and I'm hearing somebody say you're not doing anything and she's doing everything all the time, naturally the question's going to come to my mind. Well, why are you with me?
Watch it. I haven't heard yet.
Obviously, none of that can be true, because the average woman, regardless of her financial status, would just up and leave.
Hannibal.
And if Shanny was this queen and this diva, the way she claimed she was, she can go out there and find herself a man. The problem is that ain't happening. Shanny's stuck, and I don't think she understands that. Or she's starting to understand it. She's stuck. She has nowhere to go. Now she's forced to be in that relationship. That wasn't her original plan. I think her original plan was to get with me. But a lot of you have heard my opinions about things, and that was never going to work out. I'm sorry. Shanny don't even know how to spell submitting unless actually submitting.
I think so too, homegirl. It is kind of
like a woman who's going to submit. I want no woman that's going to be
like,
I'm a diva, I'm a queen, and I'm
ended up with Jason and not him. It is weird.
Call me fat. That's okay.
Be right back, guys. I got to use the restroom.
And now they're back at the uncle's doing the exact same thing they were doing the first time they got kicked out. And the uncle's fixing to kick them out again. Jason, you need to wake up, dude, before it's too late.
To do everything to get to me, and it's really stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shanny, quick question. Where's the Durango? Shanny, just a quick question. Where's the Durango? I would love to hear you respond to that on Twitch later when you're going off pretending you didn't watch this. Sabella gave it. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Sabella. She says, sowing or reaping, disgruntled gardener, auntie, pastor. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, gotcha. Disgruntled gardener, auntie, pasto for you. Gotcha. I will look for that on my other phone that has my Marked by God account on there, and then when I find it, I'll show everybody what was said. Even if I got to put it on my if I got to post it, but I'm gonna show everybody what was said. Just to show Shanny how dumb she is to have me think, oh, that your man want her. No. Shanny's been in love with me for a long time. A lot of you don't know it, but that woman's been in love with me for a very long time. Thank you for the $2 super chat, though, Sabella. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Keep wearing that sweater. Okay.
One thing that she does say, and is I told her to throw that sweater in the garbage, because if you guys smelled it and you saw the condition of it, you would tell her to do the same thing. Care how much money they paid for it.
It makes him
crazy. I would have bought her a better one.
I think the dude needs to let me go.
Shanny, you guys don't got a cup there. Y'all always drinking out of the bottle. I think I actually got soda from them one time to drink. And they're drinking directly. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. And they could have backwashed in it for all I know. I don't know.
He was never your friend? Well, that's obvious.
That's not true. Shanny, for a while, Shanny, I was the only friend you had in your entire life besides Jason. and maybe a better friend. And you want to know why? I was never afraid to tell you like it was to your face, Shanny. So cut the ball. All right. Number two, when you was hungry, who fed you, Shanny? When you were thirsty, who gave you water? When you had nowhere to live, who gave you somewhere to live? And why did you receive those things? Obviously, I was your friend, you liar. What you are is a ungrateful, unthankful hippopotamus that don't know how to say thank you to anyone. You think that you're entitled to all these things. You ain't have a problem when I gave you those big sandwiches. You ain't have a problem. Like, ask Jason. Me and Jason would go shopping. And Jason, you better not lie about this, man, because this offer is going to be over with soon, dude. You know, like I know you should be throwing her out the house right now as you stand. Throw her out right now. Put it on camera, too, and everything, you know. But I would go shopping with this guy, and he'd be like, oh, Shanny loved these subs. Oh, really? Get her that sub. Oh, Shanny loves this, and Zachary loves this, and they love this, and they love this. But, Rev, what do you want? Peanut butter and Red Bull. And I want to make sure you can get me my tobacco. That's why he looks like that. I would have to go out there and buy chicken, an extra chicken to make sure he eats. I would have to sit there and make sure, because what he would tell me is, especially when I bought the Delta 8, he would tell me that, like if I bought them 10 Delta 8s.
I'm back. Why is this
I would buy
your
them 10 of them.
responsibility, G-Man?
She would smoke all of them when I'm asleep. I only had one. She had 9. And they would be gone in 2 days. Think about that a minute. One of them Delta 8 oils can last you 2 to 3 days. 10 of them are gone in 2 days. In 2 days. In 2 days. She even tried to get me to get her to get some medical marijuana. A lot of stuff she tried to do with me.
Really?
I wasn't trying to hear it. Sometimes I had to lie a little bit or make excuses so that she couldn't get it, because I could have got it if I wanted it to. If I really wanted it, I could have got it. But I decided not to, because number one, you can go to jail for that. You can get in a lot of trouble for that. And I'm not trying to hear that. Just like when he was trying to get me to bail him out, and I know he's not the type that wants to go to court. I'm not trying to hear that garbage. But Shanny, I was the best friend you ever had, woman. I spoiled you rotten. Now, I couldn't buy you the things that Jason was buying you when he had that $700,000. But I made sure you ate. I made sure you were nourished. I was bringing you medicine that you would have never got with your insurance. I took care of you, woman. I provided you with a bathroom and a shower. Wish you would have used that a little bit more. But I took care of you. And now you're on here saying I was never your friend.
I provided you with a bathroom and a shower.
Anybody
I wish
who helps
you used to that a little more.
Throw it up to the side, right, Shanny? That's why I'm not offering you anything. I'm offering everything to Jason. Because I know deep down inside, he's only saying what's going to make you happy, because he doesn't want to get beat up at the end of the day. Because I know you're a spousal abuser. You like to beat up men. That's why you're a feminist.
Yeah,
like to go out there
girl.
Beat
For
up
like
men.
a year
You're
and a half,
toxic
he
feminist.
supported them.
You can pull that mess with Jason. Just remember, I'm not him. And I don't share his opinions about things.
I don't know.
You ever try me, it's going to be on YouTube live if you're humbling. Trust me. Live. So everybody can see it.
He just hates women.
No, I don't. I love women, all shapes and sizes. I just don't like you.
Dude is probably in the closet.
There we go. The same closet stuff, because I didn't want her. You just mad. You just mad because you just mad because I went to stay overnight. You were mad because I didn't.
Could you imagine? I mean, it's bad enough that you went through all that money of Jason's, but could you imagine if after that,
you really thought you was going to get me?
G-Man, after spending all that money.
No, honey. First, you got to take a shower. That's the first requirement.
He said he was blind to your ways, and now he sees what you do to Rev.
Definitely, yeah, homegirl.
You emasculated him. He ain't no man.
It is divide and conquer.
It ain't no divide and conquer. How is it divide and conquer? These two, ugh.
I hope one day he actually grows up and acts his age.
Oh, I act my age. I'm just proving a point to you.
I know, homegirl.
I told you what I would do
now.
if you got on here and you
Hopefully
lied.
they're in a
You lied
house
on
where they
YouTube at
get
that magnitude that I was going to come for you.
attention
You
and
knew it. You knew it before you
all
did
the
it.
necessities they need.
He
And she
wanted
still
her
does
when
that
Rev
with
was in
Rev, or
Clean.
yeah,
That's
with
why he
Rev.
wouldn't bail him out.
I was shocked that the one
Wow,
day
those
she
trolls were
said
really
that she
trolling
shared
her, huh?
a sandwich with him. And all I could picture was her cutting a sandwich and cutting like a quarter and then like 3/4 and giving him the quarter and her taking the 3/4. Immediately, that's the image I got in my head.
Huh. Nobody
I'm
believes
safe
that.
where I am. I'm not worried.
Right, Bella? Well, look at
Man, let me see
Rev.
something here.
Cops
I mean,
will
he looked
literally
sick
be
in
here
that
in like
video
Thank you
last
for
night.
6 drops.
Not even
Thank
2
you for the
minutes.
follow. Super chat says, has Shani ever tried to get slappy with you? What? Oh, no. Has Shani ever tried to get slappy with you like
Yes,
he does
definitely.
like she does with
Right.
Shani? No.
So
He does with Rev. No.
I'm pretty safe.
But she
Good
did
morning,
say this to me
Irma.
though. One time she was laying down on that mattress, and she said,
Ashley
I
Eaton
could
was in
totally
here,
kick your
Irma,
butt,
and said
because she
thank
saw
you
that
for
I
the
had
membership.
a skinny frame
by letting him eat the
compared to her.
crust of
And I
bread.
looked at her, and I tell everybody the story. I looked at her and I said, listen to me, you're a woman, and if I do anything to you, the police are going to take me, to prison or whatever for me defending myself or whatever. I already know how the deal is or whatever, right? But I told her in the basement I had a lot of tools, and one of my tools was a chainsaw, which I have over there, and the other one is a sledgehammer. And I told her what I would do with them. I said, yeah, you might get your licks on it until I get downstairs, because if I come back upstairs with one of them tools, you're going to the hospital. And it's as simple as that, because I do believe in self-defense.
Man,
I'm not letting no woman just sit there and just beat my body. You must be crazy. And I am too aggressive for that. I don't care how strong she thinks she is. She ain't knew better.
Somebody in his chat is named Your Cat's Filthy Vomit Chunks. Ugh. Uh-oh.
I think I told you guys this in the previous stream on how Rev told me, because when she first initially came down there, he says that she kind of forced her way into the home or whatever, right? And they got into an argument one time, and he was going to throw her out, and then she claimed squatters' rights, squatter rules or whatever.
Oh my God.
And then I had said, well, if Shani ever tries that garbage with me, hey, ain't a whole lot I can do. But I'll wait till winter. I'll take out all of the windows and take out the roof, or wait for a nice rainy day when I know her fibromyalgia is at its peak, and I will take out all the windows, take out the roof, and then let her sit in there and freeze to death after I cut the electricity off in the water. Trust me, it wouldn't last. And then I would call CPS and be like, look at all the people living there. No water, no electricity. She wouldn't try that mess with me, because Shani knows I ain't the one. She knows I am not the one. Yeah, I think I'm joking, but I don't play them games. I'm ghetto too. Way more ghetto than she is.
I'm gonna think homeboy cray cray now when
and then the church would have rebuked me into oblivion, and then I would have had to repent and to put everything back.
Okay, Seasons, be safe. Have a great day at work.
Keep that one. You know, that's breaking one, like 2 of the 10 Commandments is coveting a man's things and then coveting a man's wife.
Yeah. How am I coveting anything? This is what I never understood about this woman. And maybe somebody can help me. It was her who made the video, G-Man, I have an offer for you. It was her who made the video saying that Rev wanted to give me a house. It was her who did those things. I didn't know nothing about that stuff until she said something. How am I coveting anything? I gave you back your PS5 after you put it in my hand and said, this is a gift. I look back at that, I should have kept that thing. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Nina Gozo.
I know Ms. T
and
left,
Nina says,
share her
you're
link
pretty
when
lucky.
she was here. So here is Ms. T's link, guys. Oh, and Live Chill.
Those tools didn't get pawned. Yeah, you're about that. Thank you for the $5 super chat, because I had some expensive tools down there. Some of my tools was like $400 or $500, and he would have got a quick $200 really fast at that pawn shop that was over there if he knew what he was doing. But thank you again for the $5 super chat. Let's go back to this. And that ain't the only thing that they could have pawned too. There's a lot of stuff in there that was valuable that I had there. Like I said, that microphone, that microphone that Jason has. I didn't know that microphone was worth $1,000 when I gave it back to him. I didn't know what the thing was worth. And I believe I got about 2 or 3 of them things left. Because I was going through some bins that I got. And go live and show people what I actually have. I don't know what the value of a lot of that stuff is, but I'm going to show a lot of you what I have in the future. And then some of you can tell me. Like I said, I got this. I played this thing one time. And by the way, some of the smell from that house is inside of this game, by the way. Some of it is in there. It's inside this game.
So
but it's on this bag
to him
too. I just realized that. But the thing that I have the most where that smell is on that rug.
Ugh. Trash the rug.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's not done with his revenge. He has to take your wife too.
Shanny, let's talk about what you said to my face, Shanny. I believe it was on the night we watched A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, right? When we were watching Dream Warriors, right? In that master bedroom was me, you, Rev, and I think the kids was all eating their Kentucky Fried Chicken or whatever it is I bought them that day or whatever, right? And it was you that came to the revelation, not Jason. It was you, Shanny, that said that God was punishing you for what you put me through. I'm getting a little sick and tired of hearing about G-Man's revenge. The reason why I'm coming at you like this is because you will not stop lying about me, Shanny. Notice, I only make my videos in response to the things that you say. If you don't say nothing about me, I don't talk about you. Or if I don't see you abusing Rev, I don't talk about you. Because you're doing a fine job destroying your life on your own. You invite everybody into your business. You mix stuff up on the go. You're like a female Brett Keane. And I got a bone to pick with her too. Maybe not in this video, but in another video that I heard her talking in preparation for this, she was talking about where does evil come from. I don't know if you guys know what video that is. Now, this woman's claiming to be a Christian, and she's arguing that people become evil because of their environment. That is not an argument that Christians make. If anybody who's ever been in a great debate community, they know this. There's other people that make that argument. But she was arguing that people become evil because of their environment.
You're welcome,
Shanny,
MCM.
since you believe that, Shanny, Lucifer was in heaven when he rebelled against God. What was
Right,
wrong
Brandy?
with Lucifer's environment, Shanny? You don't even argue like a Christian. You don't have opinions like a Christian. And the fact that you got on here on multiple occasions and said that I want a woman and not a man tells me that I was stupid for defending you. And I deserve to be called
Which
stupid
everybody told
on
you
multiple
numerous
occasions
times.
because I was being stupid.
I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think so.
Gave you the Galaxy Dream Rooms. That was stupid too. You won't be getting none of that no more from me. I'm done with you, Shanny. You just have no idea. Rev, however, that's a different story. Come on, you done with me. I'm super done with you. Get ready to go back to Duluth, because that's where you're going to have to go soon. Right back to Minnesota.
But I don't think she has anybody in Minnesota. I don't think she has anybody anywhere.
I'm sorry.
What did they put here?
He probably is, though.
He's got a lot of toys.
No, I think your man wants me. I remember Revelina.
He's got a nice little stash there of all their toys.
That's right, Lubis. I was stupid. I'll give you that. Thank you, Lubis. I was stupid.
He rubs my booty every day.
TMI.
You want to cuddle me?
Yeah, I want to cuddle your bum bum.
Ugh.
Okay.
Now, mind you, this was 3 days ago. So when this was posted, the other video that we looked at, the one where Celebrity Juicer cut the video up and showed everybody.
I know, but
where
I
he
thought
said,
her
I wish you would
mom and
break
dad
up with me or whatever. That one was more recent.
Was it just her mom?
You think she gonna leave me?
Well, first of all, Shanny, you're the
Thanks for
first piece
hanging
of
out with
tell
us.
he's ever had. Okay? You're the first piece of tell he's ever had. So it's going to take him a while to get disgusted by you and leave. When he starts realizing that there are other women out there besides you, that's when you're in trouble. Big trouble. He doesn't know it yet, though. That's the problem. And he thinks that you're the best he can do. That's hilarious.
Exactly. Jason loves my peach.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Blue. So I don't think she does have siblings.
And this peach ain't going anywhere. He's the only one who can take a bite out of this peach.
Yeah, Bella, and she was horrible to her mom. And then, of course, when her mom passed, then she wanted sympathy from everybody.
I don't want to bite your peach. I don't even want to think about that.
The 80s was the best decade ever.
He needs to stop with his stupid bullshit, first of all. And this plotting.
That's what I would
What you need to do is go buy another shirt.
I would
wearing that same shirt every day for the last month.
Told him to be nice.
That ain't what happened.
Holy shit. That's what happens when you tell someone to be nice.
No, that's not what happened. You liar. What happened was you made a YouTube video and you told everybody I gave you a death sentence. You liar.
The devil comes out of them.
The devil? You don't know the devil. Well, actually, you probably know him, but you don't know Jesus. That's for sure.
Right. Exactly, Bella.
Shanity.
My mom died. Can you PayPal?
Dead.
Hey, Rev, I want to mess with Padme, Rev. I want to mess with Padme.
He needs help. I think people need, like,
you know
next
what?
time
I think I'm going to put a Christmas movie on
pissed,
today and wrap.
Probably should do a wellness check on him. Like, seriously. Probably does need a wellness check. Like, somewhere.
Wait a minute. Are you encouraging people? Hold on a minute.
Brandy.
So, give him help.
So she's encouraging.
Remember having to kick your family off of the phone.
The next time I'm over there is to have people from wellness, people come over there and just harass me or whatever, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the police recently visit them?
Jesus to ray gun choice. Exactly, Dax.
You know, Shanny, every single time you tell these people to do something to me, have you ever noticed that this ends up happening to you? Because unlike you, I have divine protection from Almighty God. You, however, have no divine protection. You have no sanctification. Nobody's watching your back no more. You was protected when you was on the ark, when you was to a certain degree, when nobody knew that you was over there. But the moment that you started blah, 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 everybody can know about my life and blah, 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 they had you for dinner. But let's face it, they knew you was going to come there eventually anyway, right?
And then I can't remember what that, you had to go to download that app so that your call waiting would be like disarmed or whatever while you were online, so it wouldn't kick you off.
Because he's obsessing about me way too much and trying to malign my character for me just telling him to be nice.
Always wanted one of these lightsabers.
Why doesn't she have those removed? I don't understand.
I got Darth
why she
Vader's
doesn't
too.
have them removed.
Just worried about his friend
Oh,
Rev.
I'm
They're
no
not
help
friends,
there, Brandy.
though.
Maybe
I
the
don't
chat
think
can
he
help.
got
I'm not a drinker.
Like, Rev wants nothing to do with this.
I wish I could even socially drink, but I just hate the taste of everything. I can't choke it down.
Weird vibrator.
Yeah, it really is.
Will that vibrator? I gotta put that one on there.
He's gonna set a mob to kidnap my husband.
What the fuck?
Should I call the police about this and tell them that he's literally setting up people to kidnap him?
Yes. Tell them that so that the police and me can laugh at you when they ask you for proof of it. Oh, because this YouTuber said it. You dummy.
Because I will call the police if he continues saying that there's going to be a mob of people to kidnap my husband.
Don't make me go galactic on your behind.
I know.
Anyway, so
yeah, even in a mixed
got here, you want to know what I'm looking at.
You know what I've never had that
About this.
I should try is a Bloody Mary, because I absolutely love.
She's wearing that
grape
shirt that
juice,
needs to be thrown in the
tomato
garbage
juice,
because the
so I
moths
might
have
be able
had
to
it
get by
already,
with that.
and she refuses to let go and buy another sweater. All this money that you make, you busting your behind doing Twitch, you can afford a sweater at least, right? Since you bust your behind so much, and you're bringing so much bread in and money in, Shanny. Let me put this one on camera.
Now, MCM, you're gonna come up with a mixed drink for me, aren't you? That I can choke down. I think that should be your next stream, MCM.
He wants to control both of us. He's a narcissist.
Oh, now I'm a narcissist now.
Control.
And you want to know what, Shanny? You called me the N-word.
This is
and
his
you destroyed your
dream from
YouTube
last
career
night.
when you did that. Then you called Life of a Free Spirit that. And then you destroyed your YouTube career.
Oh yeah, he's got stuff going on.
And then you do
with
it
his
over and over. You
partner,
did it to
too.
Drag. You did it to several other people. You destroyed your own YouTube career, you dummy.
Channel, huh? Like last week, I think.
And soon you're going to destroy your own Twitch career.
You're so gullible, you just believe anything that fits your narrative. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm just listening to what you're saying to me.
And that's right. And you don't do no research. You just believe it. Because you're gullible.
How is that gullible? Exactly.
Because you did no research, you dummy.
I'm just asking questions. And what I'm being told is nuts.
I wish I could smell this thing. I wish I want y'all to smell this thing. This thing smells like.
Shanny, he didn't say that. It was my thoughts. Okay.
Of course I didn't say your shit. So now you believe him.
Thank you for.
That's dummy. Anyway, Rev, you're running out of time, dude. You're almost down to 22 hours. I'll give you back the house. Dump her and have your uncle throw her out.
On it.
I
the
want
house,
proof.
if
You
it,
got signed
the house
documents,
is
you'll never
for
be
sale
with her
at
again. Ever.
Get some of your
Like, I
money
think
back.
you might have to tell him to like back off of you. I don't think me saying it's gonna work.
Actually, AR, that's the only way
Yeah,
I
'cause
can
I'm not
drink
paying
is
you no
shots. And I usually, if I do
Hey,
shots,
Shanny, I meant to
it'll
ask you
be
this.
like
How
Fireball
is
or
this again
Goldschlager.
from God
Well,
again?
hopefully
That
it's
zit that's
soon,
on the middle of your head? How is that?
because
Maybe the zit right there. Maybe that's from
I'm
God too.
getting all this heat for no reason.
No, that's not true. You're giddy because you tried to play me, you tried to swindle me, you tried to commit fraud. That's what you tried to do.
Other than the fact a man's
Right,
obsessed about you.
I don't care. What does that have to do with me? I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm getting heat. That does have something to do with you.
What do you want me to say to him
I don't know.
that I haven't said already?
Tell her to get out, Rev. Tell her to get
You
out, Rev.
don't remember Goldschlager?
Be a man for once in your life.
There's nothing for me to say to you other than goodbye. I don't want to have anything to do with you.
I want to have something to do with
Really,
you. I want to
AR? Oh
help
my
you.
gosh.
I want to
See,
feed
that's
you,
another
give you
reason I
clothes,
don't drink is
give you
'cause
some medicine,
I
get you away
can
from this
drink-
crackhead. I gotta do that as soon as
Like,
possible.
I can pretty much drink anybody under the table. It takes
What?
so much to get me
Same.
drunk that it's like a waste because I
Fucking
can't
done
choke
with
down
it.
enough
It's
to
not tongue
actually
in
feel
cheek
it.
either. It's serious. Like, we're done.
No, Shani, you have
Get
YouTube
the
addiction and you need to get professional help. You have YouTube addiction and you need to get professional
And you guys
help.
know I have horrible stomach issues, but
You have internet
I know
addiction and you need to
Fireball,
get
like,
help.
you know, really messes people up in their stomachs and stuff. It doesn't bother me.
Wait till I get my hands on that email.
Hopefully
It's gonna be the
one
most
day.
embarrassing thing
think-
ever.
How long he's been on
I
fucking
think MCM
grass
it's
case?
because the cinnamon taste
Oh my
overpowers
God,
the
this could
alcohol
go
taste.
on
I'm
for
not sure,
fucking-
but those two
Last
I
time
can
I
do
checked, I had a
shots with.
contract video and I didn't talk about them for a whole year. So what are you talking about? I could do the same thing to you, Shani, but what's the point of taking you to court? What would I get from you? Bed bugs? Well, actually, maybe I should sue you for your bed bugs. That's the only friends you got left, right? The bed bugs? I think the roaches.
All
Let me
right.
see. I know the Christian community are looking at me like, gee, man, what are you doing? No, I'm actually getting even from her going on there and saying that I'm giving her that I gave her
Yes,
a
my father was,
death
Bella.
notice or whatever. She'll never say that mess again. I bet you that.
My Tiggy, stop putting fucking disinformation out like that. You're bad.
Good morning, Holly.
Uh-oh, she's blocking people.
I'm not dealing with you.
I
Jason
can't
only
remember
needs
where I was
Shani
the
in
other
the
day, and
chat.
they
What
had
else is
like,
put here?
you know how they
Shani
have
reacts to G
different
stream. That would be
candy at the
great.
register.
She ain't gonna
like,
react to me. She
you know,
ain't gonna make no
small
video
candies
against me
and
because
stuff.
she
They
knows
had
better.
Liars.
Because she
big
knows I'll
bowl
respond.
of the
Liars and
like the
deceivers.
airline size fireballs,
This
and I
is
was
an
going to get a
original.
couple, and I didn't.
Except this thing don't
Jesus,
get
can you
bigger.
please heal these people
You don't know Jesus to ask him that. Now, if you, I can find a believer
so
in
they
this
don't
live chat that
feel
can
the
actually do
need
that.
to act this way anymore? Amen.
All right, she's starting to get boring again. So, and there's still another hour and there's another hour and 10 minutes left of this
Like
mess.
Celebrity Juicer, you have your own thing
here we go.
online. Aren't you sick of people's fucking stupid shit?
And Shandy, this is how
I
ignorant
think
you are.
last time
You do understand
I've
that
only
clip
been
that I was playing
drunk probably
earlier
a handful
with
of
you
times in
talking
my
about
life.
how Red was a
The
rebound away.
last
I got that
time
from
was
Celebrity
on
Juicer's channel, right? Have you ever been
champagne
on
and
Celebrity
Fireball.
Juicer's channel? By the way,
No,
go
I
subscribe
can
to Celebrity
choke back
Juicer.
some champagne. I do
Real
like
funny
champagne.
YouTube channel from Hollywood, California. Go check it out, Shanny. And then rewatch this and see how stupid you look. Because you made me look stupid for years. And I mean years.
I watched Hasanabi. He's sick of people's stupid fucking shit.
These must be Twitch people that she speaks of
She
because
clearly
I
don't
don't.
watch Burnt Toast. She don't watch Celebrity Juicer.
I don't
She don't watch
recognize
none of
It's
these
any of
gonna
these.
happen. Trolls love any response, even if they get blocked. That's true.
I don't ever get
Oh,
hungover,
Jason,
Dax.
apparently you
Like
were
I said,
talking
I've
to
only
another
been
girl at
drunk
the
maybe
convenience store.
5 times my whole life, but I've never been hungover.
Well, actually, if you want to be technical, Shanny, I can actually be real specific about this. You know what Fisk is, right? I'm not talking about the convenient mart that's down the hill. If you actually go down the hill and
Does
go
anybody
on, I believe that
remember
block is
Red
called,
Bull beer?
Boulevard Avenue. You make
When
a
my
left,
husband and
right?
I started
And as you're
dating,
going down Boulevard
he
Avenue, there's
tried
like a
so
laundromat
hard
there,
to
and
get
then
me
there's
drunk,
like
and nothing would get me
a
drunk.
little shop there. If
And
you walk
finally,
inside,
that's
there's
what
a
did
real
it, was
short
Red Bull beer.
Indian
It's
girl
like malt
that
liquor.
works there.
That
Not a real short one. She's
knocked
about
me on my butt.
maybe a foot shorter than myself, right? So she's about maybe 4'11" or something like that, or 4'10" or something like that. But Red was kicking it to her, and he said that she was totally digging him. That was that one. Then there's Walmart, and how many times he tried to flirt with one of the cashiers there. Said that he didn't want to do it too much because, you know, you get kind of psychotic and you want to hit him and everything. And then there's Giant, then there's Jared's, then there's the Pizza Hut. The time
I remember
we went there,
Zima's
and a couple of other places.
Still sell those,
all right.
do they?
So Shani, you are completely clueless because most of the time when I'm with him, you're sitting on your behind, calling him every 3 minutes, asking him where he is when we just left the house to go get food to feed your fat behind.
Oh, really? About
ungrateful fat behind.
Yeah, I always have said I'm blessed that I don't like the taste of alcohol because I could have very easily become an alcoholic because it's in my genes.
I work 45 to 55 hours a week. I don't even notice other people.
Some people are asking me, do I got new stories or anything like that? No, I don't have no new stories. But I know this though. I'm gonna release that that email, and I'm not gonna go live. I'm probably just gonna post it in my community post, so a lot of you can read what Shani's mother said to me around the time when she was doing her wakey bakies. That's around the time that I got that one. And she basically, well, actually, I want you guys to see it. I'll just put it in the community post. Now that Sabella gave me the information that I need to be able to find her.
I like my Goldschlager MCM. One birthday, my husband took me out.
Rev told me on multiple occasions,
and he probably got me 15 shots.
They can't stand to be apart from each other longer than 20 minutes. Like they can't be away from each other for any real length of time. So my thing is this: how are you going to get a job when she's calling you every 10 seconds? And remember, Chris told the same story on his channel, where Chris said that that Shani has a habit of constantly calling and wondering where he is all the time. She is super insecure. That's why this little fake little thing that she's putting on Twitch or whatever ain't fooling me one bit. Because I know that whenever I got in a car with him to go somewhere, it was either Shani wanted to know where he was and he had to rush back. And what I did a couple of times was I didn't buy certain things. I said, well, I couldn't buy it. You told him to come back. Like I would punish her by doing things like that. And then two, whenever we went out and we bought the Delta 8, he wanted to get back home as quickly as possible to smoke it. And all he got was 2 puffs, whereas Shani devoured it. I don't smoke that stuff, so I don't really care. But whenever I got food and I was present, I made sure everybody in that house ate. I made sure those kids ate, and I made sure that they both ate. You know what I mean? I didn't let Shani dominate anything like that. It just wasn't going to happen while I was there. Because they was texting me all the time, asking me for $30 for this, $25 for that. Every day they needed money for
a while. Like there, my son was getting the box.
I have to remind him I don't have $700,000 sitting around or whatever. And it really got on my nerves after a while.
In my messages, he just sent a picture of a wine because he knows that, you know, it's hard.
I know a lot of you have been asking me about Shani's teeth.
Or whatever.
A lot of you have been asking me about her teeth.
Try this
I think
wine.
she did open her mouth one time and show me her teeth. She's missing a couple, but I don't think she's missing a lot of them. I think she's missing like maybe 4 or 5 of her teeth or something like that. I think.
Thank you, Ted. Jason doesn't want another woman. No, he doesn't.
Jason was ready to leave her a couple of times. It was one time.
I don't see him leaving
there,
ever,
and he was just going on and on and on. And I think he had hit her. That she hit him. She hit him the day before I got there, and he was complaining to me about how she doesn't do a good job making him feel like a man. He was wondering how I handle stuff like that. And of course, you know, my little, you know, I gave him my opinions or whatever regarding all of this, and I was like, well, you got to do this, this, and this or whatever. And I told him that he needs to have it in the forefront of his mind that if it ain't working out, you can live in the same house, not be together, like not be a couple. You know what I mean? So we have those conversations, but do what I tell him to do. He would go back and tell her everything that we would talk about, and then you would get a video like that with her saying things like, you know, stay out of my relationship, don't give him any more advice, and all this other stuff and whatnot. Shanny's got a temper on her. It ain't just Rev. Don't get it twisted. She got a temper too, and she got a hand, and she needs to work on it. And she hits this guy. To him, I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do? He chokes me." It ain't all the time. Shanny got a hand problem.
Today. It happens. Especially when your wife is PMS.
Right. Exactly, MCM.
It'll definitely
That's how
happen.
I feel.
You're not
I'm okay
married.
with the fact
And
that
by
I
the
don't
way,
like it.
to the Christian community that may be trying to help them, please understand this. If you're going to help them because they're hungry, then that's your business or whatever. But I'm just saying this. They're not married. There is no marriage. There is no marriage certificate. They're not husband and wife. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. And they are not recognized in the state of Pennsylvania or the state of Colorado as being common marriage or common law marriage or anything like that. So I just want to put that out there. They're not married. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. This woman
they
needs
haven't been in
professional
PA
help.
long enough to be common law. I don't even know what our common law.
Went to college and doesn't even know the difference between boyfriend and girlfriend and marriage.
Laws are.
I'm weak. He was talking to a cute, short Mexican girl at the convenience store.
I mean, they must have cameras everywhere on me. That's amazing.
Is there one there?
No, I haven't seen any Mexican girl there.
Oh, okay.
So
100 years.
Pennsylvania is one of the 5 states a couple no longer can enter into a common law marriage in Pennsylvania. But if you were common law married on or before January 1st, 2005, your marriage is still valid and recognized by the state. So basically, common law is no longer a thing here. So
sorry, Stephen.
Yes, exactly, Blue. I should.
You fail at being a stalker, and you fail to talk on my chat now. Sorry, dude.
So somebody said on one of her streams that Shanny only goes live.
No, they're not
for
married.
Money. That and get attention. A lot of what she does for attention, and she wants the YouTube fame. And I gotta stop saying YouTube. She wants internet fame. She wants internet fame. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I think I said enough about this woman regarding any responses to her. What I will do is talk to Jason again. Now, Jason, I meant what I said. I'll give you back your house. For those people who missed this, I will give you back your house. I will give you back your one of your lightsabers. I will give you back your sword of omens. I will give you back I will give you this. Okay? It's mine to give to you. I will give you your Ever drives. Okay? The house is worth $189,000. But this is what I expect you to do in the next 22 hours. Because I said this in the beginning of the stream, and I'm saying it now. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to contact the uncle and have Shanny physically thrown out that house before the 22 hours over. Okay? Then I want you to break up with Shanny without the intention of ever getting back with her again. Because you're going to have to sign a document that says that if you get back with her again, you have to give me back the house.
When Rev had the inheritance of 750,000 DAX, they sold one of the houses that was left to Rev to G-Man for $1. That is the same house that when they got kicked out of their place in Colorado, G-Man let them stay in the house that he got from them, and they trashed it like they did in Colorado. So now G-Man is saying, I'll give you back the house, Rev, if you leave her.
Okay. I forgot the other conditions. You have to watch the beginning of this video. Oh, I'm sorry. And you have to get a job too.
Hi, Harry.
And you can't sell the house for
Good
5
morning.
years. You have to live in it. You can't sell it for 5 years. Okay. And if you're caught with Shanny one time, you got to give it back. And I'm the best friend you ever had.
I guess because they had so much money. They were living in Colorado.
And I'm willing to give it back to you.
One to him.
All you got to do is get rid of the Gia Pet. That's all you got to do.
Houses, and they gave one to him and
get rid of the Gia Pet. Open up a bag, throw her in it, and throw her out the house. She ain't worth it no more, dude. She's a lying, manipulating whore who only is using you for clout at this particular point, or to make sure she got a temporary roof over her head.
Right.
So the ball's in your
He's
ball
been
court. It's in
doing
your
work
court,
on
dude.
that
You
house
tired of
since
being
he
hungry?
got it
Tired of
here and
begging?
there.
Tired of doing all this, and you need your G-man back? The brother who you can call and get food like that?
No, I agree, MCM. He won't.
Heather
I don't know what
Wishwasher
he gets
says,
out of the
G-man, you might as
relationship,
well ask
though.
Shanny because she's the one who decides what Jason can and can't do.
Because I
That's
don't think
super true,
Shanny
and I
is
know that
capable of meeting
making
anybody
these
else's
conditions.
needs except for
Brent's
Shanny's.
not going to be man enough to dump her. He's not going to be man enough to do it. But Rev, this is your chance. This is what you've been wanting. This puts you back in the game. Puts respect back on the Egroff name. All you got to do is get
the houses are in
of
PA,
Shanny.
Dax. The one they were living in
that
Colorado was not.
I made
a
you an offer
townhome, I
that
think,
only a cuckoo would
that they just
refuse.
rented. Absolutely,
Ball's in your
MCM.
court, dude. I want to know what you're going to do. All right? You want your life back? Do what you got to do, dude. If you don't do it, I will never make this offer for you again. This is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity, dude. Your lightsaber is here. Your sword of omens is here. I'll bring that over there. I got your EverDrive. And you know what? I'll even give you back some of them old games, too, with a system. I ain't got a problem with that either. Because I want to see you do better than this, dude. Because you convinced yourself that I'm so miserable and desperate that I ain't got nothing going on. You're crazy, dude. You're absolutely crazy. All right. So
he said before you came in, Dax, he said that
I
the house
expect
is
to
up
hear
for
the good
sale for
news on
189
somebody's YouTube
grand.
channel that y'all are done and that you
I
threw her
have
out the
no
house. No, she
idea,
cannot
Holly.
stay there. You have to throw out the house. She can go to a homeless shelter or something. I want Shanny put in a position where she has to get a job. This is all show. This is not all show. I'm serious. I'll give it back to her. But I'll admit this. I'm not stupid. And I know for a fact that he ain't
No, I
that
didn't
he's
change
not going to take
anything,
this deal.
sir.
Because he would have to lose his God, his Lord and Savior, Shanny for herself. You know what, Afro-humanist? I'm going to respond to you in a little bit differently than I normally respond to people on here. First, let me read your comment. This fight between these three Christians, okay, so I'm the Christian and the other two are not. So that's first of all, okay? It's hilarious. Don't they realize they are bringing disgrace and disrespect to the Christian community? LOL, LOL. They're not Christians. I am. And I'm a serious Christian. And anytime you want to dispute that, Afro-humanist, instead of being a keyboard hero, don't sing it, bring it. That's all I got to say about that.
Well,
right?
also, Bella, I don't feel like
Because you've been leaving your little dishes in my chat for a while now. But I see you ain't inviting me on that channel of yours. I think you know better. Wait a minute. Did somebody give a super chat? Okay, no.
Oh, you noticed those. Don't give anybody else in your chat time of day,
says,
but
a
you'll
serious
notice
Christian
the
my
super
foot.
chat.
Why don't you go ask Sabella how serious I am? Why don't you go ask this audience how serious I am? Like I said, I don't see you giving me an invite to come to your channel, Afro-humanist. Notice, I'm not on here doing the things that Shanny does. I can actually defend myself, and I'll destroy your arguments. I promise you. You're in the intro of this video, Afro-humanist. Never forget that. The Afro-atheist has he's very serious
Molly.
about this. It's personal. Exactly, Sabella. Exactly. 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 Oh, I'm not displaying the fruits of the spirit, Afro-humanist. Afro-humanist, you better start displaying the fruits of the spirit if you want to go to heaven. You're gonna end up with Shanny's going.
Good morning, flowers.
All right. So anyway, I'm gonna stop there before I end up having a real back and forth with her. But anyway, as a matter of fact, Afro-humanist, the next time I'm sorry, Afro Atheist, and that's what your name is. If you want me to acknowledge you, it would be a $5 super chat for that one, Afro Atheist, just to show you how unimportant you are. All right. So anyway, Shanny.
I thought we were done talking.
Let my people go. Let my people go. Let this man be a man and leave. Go find yourself some other sucker that you can go leech off and let this man go.
I don't know for sure,
let
Bella.
Me feed him.
I believe
let me get him some medicine and get him the help
he had an accountant to get back on his feet. Him he shouldn't.
And then you can go back to Duluth and go with your crazy family over there.
Which
maybe Chris will take you back. I hear he's available.
So, and they have no tax bracket.
We all know you prefer to be with him anyway. All right. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate everybody that was watching. Appreciate the super chats. And next time I get on here, hopefully I'll have that email. And again, it should be in my community post because I don't know if I'm going to do a long video like this. But when I do my next video, it's going to be at that house. All right. So let's go to that awesome outro. Let's go there real quick. If I can find it. I'll be glad when I can use my laptop again.
I'm going to exit this and then redo it because just to be sure our audio works. All right, here we go. Shisha. Do we want the chat? You guys usually like to chat with her, huh? So let's. There we go.
All right.
Happy Juma.
Happy Juma.
Juma Mubarakah.
Juma Mubarakah?
Yeah.
Ah, it's like after Ramadan they say Eid Mubarakah, same thing, right?
Really?
Like
Eid Mubarak, yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Like a blessing, Mubarak.
Oh. Sorry for my thing is a little short, so I have to Magi Nargile.
I know, Lilith. I think so too. And she's, still insisting she's losing weight. I don't know why it does this. And then it seems to fix it when I go from full screen to not full screen.
Kills your lungs? Kuma Mubarak? What does that mean? Kuma.
Where? Juma.
Yeah, my boys and my husband have gone to the hookah bars, Brandy.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Ms. Geshi.
Pour beer in shisha tank? Why would we do that? Black's Chaos, hello. Hey, Missy. Well, hello from the cold, not white right now. What? It's not white, but it's cold?
Maybe.
Oh, sorry. Lynn, hello.
Imagine how that happens, Montel. It can be cold without snowing.
Oh my God.
You guys, and the hijabs seem to get tighter and tighter. Well, Bella, see, I would have thought, no, this is from like 3 days ago, Hannibal. We just never watched it together. But, what was I going to say? I don't remember.
I'm so sore. Marriage things. Oh,
so weird how it does it.
Bella and Punky's mom. Hello.
Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if we're going to get through this if it keeps doing this.
Hello, Deb. No snow. Oh, Gorsip. Welcome to Very Important Users. Ready, set, bees.
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Hello,
so I would think
to
just with the amount of
Very
walking she's doing that it would help her to
Elite
lose weight.
Three,
But he's
hello.
bringing her
How are you
entire
doing? I'm doing
platters
okay.
full of
We're doing all
sweets.
right. I have
So
lipstick on my chin, as always.
Better.
Yep.
see, excuse me. Brandy, I don't like mango. It's like one of the only fruits I don't like, and I don't know why. Everybody, it's like the big craze. Everybody seems to love it. I wish I liked it, but I don't.
Okay. Liv.
I don't know about
Liv-
now
Liv-
because we haven't
little
seen them in a few days, but they were walking quite a bit. Remember, her favorite place to walk was along the beach with Sala.
Doodle, didn't you get married today? Congratulations. Mabruk?
Mabruk. Congrats.
VI peasant, I know I feel so much more forward than you, but it's because I like to sit like, if I lean too back, I'm not going to get back up.
See?
I know. But you, like, you know, fat people, when they lean back, it's hard to get back up.
I know, Jilly. It's weird. That's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for her to go back to work. Or I mean, him to go back to work so we could see.
It's cool.
It's cool. Katie Rose, Sam, I miss my chubby you.
No,
By the way,
it's Restream
there's
Juicer.
Kittens, little kittens.
I'm gonna try putting this up on my other
Because I guess like it's mating season here.
Browser and see if it helps.
Or was, I don't know. There's like little kittens running around and they're so cute. The furry babies got haircuts and Missy Moo got too. We all look homeless. What you a trim, you mean they didn't not craving that. We haven't tried the Chinese food here. I wonder what it's like because there's no pork products. And in Canada, the Chinese food is all.
Yeah, there is, but not too much.
Yeah?
I know, Ms. Getchy. That was what she was the most excited about, was all the food places.
Cigarettes are haram, really?
I mean, when you go to another country, isn't that what's on your mind?
But, Bay, okay, Phyllis Bay, I seen in the store some Christmas decorations. So there are some Christians here, a smaller percentage, but I think they celebrate in private. Just like you don't see people really publicly celebrating through the Canadian government, like Ramadan, right? So
Harry.
Yeah, but we share with them, like we tell them as a friends, Merry Christmas and like this.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
like to share the happiness with them.
Nice.
See, so why can't she celebrate there?
Thanks for the money. How cheap is gas? Oh, like a few cents. Yeah, I think you can fill your tank for like a week for $20 here. I swear.
Yes.
It's so cheap. There's so much oil. Yeah.
1 week to 10 days.
Yeah. Oh, Trixie, member for 6 months. Finally caught you. Hope you're both doing fine. Thank you for being a member for 6 months and for being here, beezing and ready, set, reviews.
No. I don't see it, Ms.
Hi,
Gitchy.
My husband is a wine expert.
Do you
It's
think
really
so?
hard title to get, but very interesting. He runs a winery in Napa where we live now. I miss home on the Central Coast, though. Yeah, well, that's in California, Black's Chaos? Muslims respect Jesus and don't make a mockery with Santa and all that garbage. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Do you think? Because here's my thing.
National
Whenever
Lampoon's,
he
oh my
does
gosh,
say
you have to watch
something
that.
sweet to
Which one?
her, it
National
sounds
Lampoon's Christmas
so
Vacation.
rehearsed.
Okay,
Do
we'll
you
watch
think
that
that
one.
that is
You'll
because
like
of
it.
the
It's so
language
funny.
barrier,
Not Home
or
Alone, like
do you
Rudolph
think
the
that's
Peanuts.
because
Oh,
it really is
no,
rehearsed,
I haven't shown him those
or not
cartoons yet.
genuine?
I don't know. I can see if he likes them.
Yes, Holly, living in a
We've seen all the
dorm,
Final Destination
basically.
movies except for number 3, the roller coaster one. And I like those movies because they're actiony, but also because
I saw Asian.
we always say that. Every time we hear dust in the wind, all we are is dust in the wind. I'm thinking, oh no, we're gonna get a final, but it's all like things that people are legit scared of doing, you know?
Oh, wait. Be careful your feet.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Watch Sex in the City too? Oh,
That's
movie?
true, Blue. Yeah, you're right.
Are women allowed to smoke cigarettes in public? I don't know. Are they allowed to smoke cigarettes in public here? No, St. Patrick's Day now. Xmas decorations are celebrated by all, yeah.
I can't believe you were ever fat, MCM. That floors me.
I'm watching and listening, but multitasking.
Because
so
you're
not
not
in fact
just
too much. I'm
you.
trying.
Like you don't just
No,
look like you. I mean,
smoking
you're
cigarettes,
thin.
allowed. مو مشكلة عادي.
مو مشكلة.
مشكلة عادي.
He says that a lot. That means no problem, right?
Yeah.
مو مشكلة is
No problem.
no problem.
عادي, normal. Or cool, it's okay.
Ah, okay. I thought Adi was no problem too. Relax, baby, be cool.
I mean, it would be weird to go there after only knowing him a short, like really short. What'd she know him? A week, 2 weeks, or something? He proposed after like 48 hours, like crazy. It would be weird to show up there only knowing him that long,
right? So
and have
I have to definitely watch that because I'm not doing
just me, though.
Vlogmas this year, and
I don't
really
tend to
like watching people
sleep with
So if you're doing
homeless
Vlogmas,
men on
let
the
me
street against my car
know.
or anything else.
I don't know if you want to answer that about your chest.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. Katir, right?
Katir, too much.
Enjoy your weekend off. Yes, Missy. It's so awesome. Except when you have to go back to work, right? It's like doesn't feel like much of a break. It's frowned upon when women smoke in Muslim culture.
Yes, Santa Claus movie.
Right, MCM.
For sure.
Good for you.
The
I'll
Santa
have to
Claus
hit you
movie?
up for tips.
Oh, not with Tim Allen. I don't like that movie.
There's a new movie in the row in Sinscape. So we have to
Good
go
morning,
to see
Bamboozled.
the Santa Claus movie.
No way. At Cinescape?
I think.
I like the movies. I like the movies here. It's not packed and crowded, right?
Yes.
There's like somebody who shows you your seat and everything, and there's like a
That
certain
was
section for families and people and couples and things. Tim Allen. Oh yeah, you always like that movie, Bay. I like it.
When the clouds part. Hi.
Hey, when the clouds part. So relaxing. Thank you for
Well,
pickles.
I don't know, Brandy. I mean, she doesn't seem to have any shame whatsoever.
Oh,
I don't. It's like she doesn't ever get embarrassed about anything.
Smoke cigarettes.
Put her rug on the milk.
Oh yeah. It's allowed, but I think it's like.
For women.
Yeah.
It's not common here.
Yeah, I haven't seen a woman. I've seen women smoke shisha, but not cigarettes.
It's not allowed, but it's not common here.
Yeah, it's allowed, but it's not common. Yeah, it's like not illegal.
Oh yeah, it's allowed. Yeah.
Show Sella the horror movie Black Christmas. He might like it actually. He likes horror movies too. We saw. What? Not Smile. I want to see Smile.
Hi, Blondie. Good morning.
Hey, Smile.
Yeah, not that interesting.
Some movies are edited here too, like if it's got certain content, but
yeah, like the bad scenes, they cut it.
Yeah, which is fine. I don't like really a lot of gore or gratuitous scenes anyway. As long as I get the point. But what was the movie we seen, the scary one last time? Oh, Pray for the Devil.
Yeah.
It was pretty creepy. I liked it. I like like the creepy movies. How is the shisha? It's really good. It's smooth and minty. Lemon mint is my favorite.
Flop Era said, show Salah the
Do you think she's going to be sick of lemon mint by the time
Yeah,
she
that's what I was
does go
talking
back
about.
to
Maybe you would
Canada?
like it.
Jeez Louise, everything's
Oh,
lemon mint.
smoking in public.
Let's see. Interesting.
No, Debbie hasn't seen that movie. I'm gonna show it to him. Did you like Smile, Deb? Oh, thanks, Bae. It's Revlon Romance. I've had this lipstick forever. It's probably full of like bacteria. I don't know.
Frankly, the Smile trailer wasn't that
But
excited.
is it fresh?
to watch.
You don't find?
There's something better, I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna find.
I love lemon, but lemon
I like
mint
going to
does
the
not
movie. The
sound
movie,
good to
like
me.
you know,
But
in
I don't
Canada,
like mint in
the
drinks.
movie discount days are on Tuesdays. Here it's like Monday, so everyone goes to the cinema on Mondays. And they're mostly are all the cinemas in the mall?
Yes.
You don't have like a separate cinema.
There is.
Oh, okay.
But different company, not Sainscape.
Bad Sano probably would have been really edited. Yeah.
Bella.
Imagine that whole movie is freaking bad. You really like Salah, Krista? Aw. So do I. I really love Salah.
Shukran. Thank you.
I was in the dispensary the other day, bamboozled, and we
Is
had
Salah like
lemon
Harry
G.
Styles? Do you know who Harry
Instantly, I
Styles is?
started singing
Sarah?
lemon G, lemon
Harry
G.
Styles?
I don't know.
It's alright, you
I have
know.
no idea.
مو مشكلة.
Oh, really, Brown?
مو مشكلة عادي.
مو مشكلة. Sounds like a bad, like a cool. Will you adopt? We
Flop
don't-
Era, your translator is bad. Use better one.
My all-time favorite is Charlie Brown. Oh my god. No, I don't like the woman who's mean in that. Lucy.
I love lemon stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
remember
not
that as
huge
a
on the
kid,
mint
It makes
thing.
me miss my childhood a little bit.
Bella, I think she saw the.
She
movie.
says she
Yeah,
has,
did you
Ms.
like it?
Getchy, and that you know
Bella?
they were
I've tried
super
shisha. It's not
kind
really
and everything.
my
I
thing.
don't know.
Has anyone else tried shisha? Yeah, that's oh, are you asking them?
Yes,
like
exactly.
Rose?
Bamboozled. That's how I am.
Sella is so kind and gentle with you. It's endearing. Yeah. It's a nice change, isn't it, Krista?
Thank you very
You
much.
need to stop comparing him.
Makes a big difference being with someone who's not abusive, for sure. Harry was in the band One Direction. Oh. We listen to a lot of nice Syrian music, usually in the car. There's maybe one song like Millionaire, Millionaire.
Phyllis Savut, agree, Krista, and it's so nice to see.
Oh, really,
Thank you,
Jilly?
and
All I drink
Yeah.
pretty much
And
is
that's, like,
ice
my
water
aunt
with
is-
lemon, like all day, every day.
She's a good judge of character.
فلوب إيرا صلاح هل تعتقد أن شانتل هي حبك إلى الأبد؟ صلاح, do you think that Chantal is your forever
She's worn
love?
it out, Brown.
Yes,
She's
I
worn
think.
out. Yalla.
And I'm sure. في shy face.
Yeah. I know too.
Your cheeks become red.
I'm like a kid when I have a crush.
Same,
cute.
Ms. Betty. But
Okay.
I
I
keep
just have to
thinking
tell
about
them
how
about
when
my
she
new
was
song for
with
Sam real quick. You're like, no, don't.
Natter, and
Okay,
he would
you know,
try
like,
to
the
control her
chicken
and stuff, and
match
she would
boots?
fight
And you know
it,
how I
and she's
say
like,
chubby
"It's
is?
never gonna
I
happen."
always
Blah blah blah.
confuse it and I go,
But with him, she seems to just
McChubby, Mitch
submit.
Bruce. McChubby, McSeuss. McChubby, Match Boost. McChubby.
So funny.
I'm blushing because of vinegar.
That's a nice stuff.
Oh, Missy, I made cheddar, broccoli, and cauliflower soup today with buttermilk biscuits and thought about your corn. The corn chowder from Connors. But, oh, there's a restaurant.
For what?
There's a restaurant in Ottawa that I used to order at every day called Connors, and they have really good corn chowder.
Oh.
Yeah.
She can't
Oh,
stay
well,
till
I'll leave it
Ramadan
again.
anyway. I think they said it's
But
in March.
We have to try it.
Yeah.
She has to leave by the
Did
end of
you
January. for
videotape
her
you making that?
visa.
Because that would be a good video. I've been married 11 years and still have a crush on him too.
I think it's this one,
Aw.
Bamboozled, where she explains that.
Yeah.
Basically,
my
if she
husband
sits
and me.
back, she can't get back up.
I have a really romantic story about how we met and the circumstances. So maybe someday I'll talk about it. But
How
yeah,
romantic can it be? You met on Twitter and didn't
after
see each other in
Isa,
real life until you
basically the
flew
short of it is
across the
after
country.
Hi, Isa.
going through the
Not
emotional
across the
torment
country,
of
to
what I
another
went through,
country.
just being lied and cheated on and everything else and abused and made to feel super low and hopeless. I pretty much asked God, like, just send me somebody to take care of me and be right for me and to treat me like a queen. And I swear to God, I said that prayer, and the next day in my WhatsApp, hello. And the rest is history, right?
I think so
God
too,
have,
Miss Getchy.
the God have a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign, yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that she keeps comparing Salah to him says that even
My
more.
husband calls me his angel, but really he rescued me too. Yeah, I know you went through a lot, and I know for a lot of you, I see a lot of you coming back, and I know it probably was hard to support me during a time when I was so self-destructive and just kept going back to someone who
Exactly,
just
Brandy.
didn't
Good
value me
morning,
as a human
Daniel.
being at all, you know? It's just like night and day. And I understand it's different for people, and a lot of people maybe think I'm not being genuine, but inside I wasn't happy. Like, I really wasn't happy with what I was doing, you know? So, Kathleen Cruz, thank you for the super chat. When do you head back to camp? So happy you're happy. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. We're talking about maybe, I don't know, doing maybe it would be really easy for us to do some content. Maybe, inshallah, maybe Thailand or something like that. I don't know when I'm going
He
home.
literally
but, you
proposed to
guys
her,
will know, like,
Brown,
my
after
plans closer to the
48
time.
hours.
Just keep in touch.
Just keep in touch. Like, it would be really cheap and very easy for us to go to Thailand. So that would be some amazing content, wouldn't it? Do you guys know anything about Thailand?
Do you
Like,
think
know,
she's
like, what
going
city
to
would be
not
the
go
best to
home,
go?
but go to
Chiang Mai or
Thailand? Because
Bangkok.
that would be leaving
Bangkok?
there. So she'd be leaving,
Pattaya.
you know, after the 3 months the way
Yeah,
she's
I know
supposed
Bangkok,
to.
but you see more IDs now. I get it. It was just hard to watch because I lived it.
Weed is legal in Thailand. Who cares about weed?
Yeah, I don't miss that. No, I'm on my
Both, I've
medication.
said this before, Blue, both of
Yeah.
my boys met their wives on Facebook. So, I mean,
yeah, I get
in
it,
this
Krista.
day and
You
age, it is
triggered, I
normal
get
to
it.
meet online.
Yes, and Heather M. Has Salah been to Thailand? Yeah, I went one time to Bangkok
Nice.
for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. We have to go.
in
That's a thought.
2017.
Ooh,
Blue.
not that long ago. Right before COVID. No, COVID
Before-
was
before COVID,
2022,
yeah.
yeah. 15 married years for me, 17. Oh yeah, congrats. He calls you Sweet Pea. My mom still calls me Cutie since I'm like born. I find that cute. Hey, Bay? Where's Bay? Oh, Sally, you have no idea how much Chantal means to me. And so far you are proving to be an amazing husband. Giddy is a sign of being in love. Yeah, not crying and, you know, being miserable. Yeah, I agree. I feel very blessed.
Club era, yes. They have the right to work and went outside, going mall, buy anything, yes. Like a normal people.
Dora, how does Sally feel about you? Oh, we're not going to talk about that, Dora, but ready, set, repeat. I mean, I've been through a lot. I let myself get triggered. Again, any emotional response
Yeah,
I've
that's
had
where
in
my
ways
sons met their
not
wives, Brandy, on
in a dear
Facebook.
way. So, yeah, that chapter is closed. And honestly,
Is it
being sent somebody like this
worse
to take care of me
heat-wise
is all the
there,
closure I need now.
Juicer, than
So,
it is in Kuwait?
yes. Yeah, thank you. I talk like a baby around. What was I gonna say? So that post I put about like Allah forgiving looks at your deeds going forward, and people are like, what kind of good deeds have you done? And it's like, that can also include to yourself, like being good to yourself, and just because I was always so bad to myself, you know. So I'm just trying to be better to myself because I have to love myself before I can treat everyone around me better too, you know. Katie Rose, I've been with my husband 17 years and still feel that way too. He's my best friend and he still makes me giddy. Aw. That's so sweet. 17 years, yeah.
Nice.
Wow, and inshallah 17 or many more. Phyllis, I messaged Shala the day Chantal got here and he put my mind at ease with his response to me, so I don't need any lovey-dovey on camera. Yeah. No, exactly. Most people don't like do that on camera. Like, you know, it's private and you don't need to prove anything to anybody. Is it easy for Salah to travel? I mean, he has a Syrian passport. Yeah, certain, especially Thailand. He can travel to Thailand. Why piss and vinegar? That's why we're thinking Thailand, because honestly, I got so many airline points from for my trip, so I can, like, you know, I just want to keep it. That's how you travel smart. Like, you accumulate points, and yeah, so.
Oh, is that it?
And it's
Chantal?
content. It's work for us.
Is that how you travel?
It's travel for
smart?
me. I want to experience life. I feel like I've been like dead for a long time, you know. Okay, you people are very blessed. I wasn't lucky for a long time in love with my ex.
Yes, she's so private,
well,
Miss
you know what? The first 5
Getchy.
years is better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. It's cliche.
Me
but it's so
too,
true,
MCM.
right? I mean,
Last night in my Discord, I was begging for tea.
Cold water.
Give us something.
yeah, you want some? Whew.
Okay.
Sometimes what we eat makes us very thirsty. And you can't drink tap water here. You have to have bottled water.
Thank you.
Have one. Means welcome. You're welcome. My husband walked into a room, and I'm not kidding. God told me he's going to be your husband. And I looked at my sister and said, I'm going to marry that guy. She thought I was nuts. We have a crazy story.
Hi,
yeah,
Abby.
and
Good
sometimes your journey
morning.
will not make sense to people. Like, look at me. People try to make sense of something that they're not living, and it just doesn't, you know. It's so hard. Oh, but Krista, I wanted to get back to
It
why you
is
couldn't watch me
blue.
when I was going through that, because it's triggering. And honestly, that's why I decided not to. I used to just like on a downtime just research my name
That's
on
what somebody
YouTube.
else
Like, it's the
said.
dumbest thing when
Would
you're
that
trying to
be
heal,
not be weird
because
after her
like it's
talking like
triggering. Like
this on
people
her
are,
last
you know,
stream?
moving forward and they're bringing up my past. Oh, look at Chantal, how she was acting, blah blah blah. And it was at a time when it was really hard for me, and it brings back negative feelings. So I don't do that anymore to myself. So that's why I'm calm right now. You know, I out of sight, out of mind. All I need to focus on is going forward with my journey. Nothing else, and anything else is just noise.
These people are jealous of you.
You know, I don't. There's
Just trying to be like you, but they cannot.
there's nothing to be jealous. Like, why would you want to be like me? Like, I'm not a perfect person. Like, everyone
Oh,
has
don't
problems.
worry. I
Everyone
don't think
has their, like, I always say
many
that,
people
like, no
want
one
to
has
be
your
you,
DNA but
Chantal.
you. So that makes you automatically special than everyone else because you're you. You know?
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, there is
I
nothing,
love
like
myself, even though
nothing
I'm
on
flawed.
either of the
It's maybe who I am. You know?
Yeah,
community
Flavera, like that
pages,
stream.
no recorded vids, nothing.
Honestly, people are not going. Yeah, and I can too. People are not going to remember things about you, like how yellow your teeth are, how many chins you have. People are going to remember how good of a heart you have and what you do for people in life, and that's what I have to remember. You know, like, I want to just be a better person. I don't really. My looks are not that important anymore. Like, beyond, you know, wearing some makeup or whatever.
Oh,
I mean, I
that's
still
so
like
sweet,
I still love game,
MCM.
but
You're perfect, baby.
My husband was my high school
you're
sweetheart.
so
We've been
sweet.
together since
You're
I was
perfect.
16, so
We're perfect for each other. That's all that
34
matters,
years.
right?
We've been married for 28.
F1 Habibi. I'm still silly sometimes. Oh,
No, you're funny.
funny. Funny, honey?
Funny.
I will always have Chantal's back. I'm an iron vault. What we talk about is safe with me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tracy, hey, moment number 2.
I think it's
Tracy's
in
moment
this
number 3.
stream. She literally
My
says
food would be awesome.
it's because
I love
if
it.
she sits
You guys know I
back, she
love it.
can't get up.
The outdoor street markets in Thailand. Really? Oh.
Oh, really,
I
Desiree?
think they eat bugs there. They have like barbecued bugs.
In Thailand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna try one?
When I was there, the food was smelly too much,
Oh, really?
so I didn't try many.
You just ate the Arab food there?
I went to the Arab corner. There's too many.
Hi,
restaurants
Rose.
there.
Good morning.
Delicious.
Oh,
Mhm.
like a fishy smell, or what kind of? Like, not clean, or?
Yes,
Hmm.
something like abnormal.
Oh my gosh, that's what somebody
What about
else
the
said
fruit? The
too,
fruit is
Rose. Could
nicer,
you
mangoes
imagine?
and things like that.
And
Yeah.
this
From the
is her
farmers.
last
Yeah.
stream, and she's
I can't wait
talking
to try
about them
that.
going to
It'd
Kuwait
be
and
interesting to
everything
try the Arab
else.
food there too. I wonder what it's like. Was it good?
It was
sounds
adult
nice.
classes, so it's okay.
Yeah, you
Thanks
see
for
it,
clarifying that,
his face. He's got a
Desiree.
forever baby face. I get worried with me. Makeup looks with hijab. Oh, maybe.
Hey,
Hijab
PR.
style. People speculate the craziest things. You don't feel like the past wasn't too long ago? Of course it's not that long ago, but you know what? Every day is a new day. The sun goes down, the sun comes up. You have no obligation to move at a pace that everyone expects you to change in life. Like me, life is just always going forward, and
MashaAllah, nice.
yeah, I was in a rut for a long time, and every day I would try to get out of it, and then just one day I did. You know, every day I would wake up, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I would never do it. You know, I just never had motivation, or just wasn't the right time, maybe. I don't know. I don't like to dwell on the past. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know? I love that you find your safe place with Salah. I feel so good and safe and in love and just special and taken care of, and like I have an actual partner. You know? I don't know, like I like those values of like a man taking care of a woman. I know it sounds like, you know, but yeah, like going from like buying someone cigarettes to having a man who like is completely doesn't take advantage of you is amazing. For over 25 years I've wanted to go to Thailand, but I want to go to a monastery and meet monks, go to a yoga retreat. Oh, the monks, they have monks, those priests, the bald with the yeah. I'm trying to explain, are they all bald? I don't know, or do they all have like the Friar Tuck haircut? I don't remember. Chicken Snugget, I want to kiss. Does Chicken Snugget have a smelly face? I find small dogs look like they have a smelly face. They're like crackers. We'll forever call you Cutie. I avoid questions that I don't want to answer, Dora. Yes, bae. Oh, that was deleted, thank you. Yes, you can eat insects. Girl said, hi, Brittany, hey. Tutoring a young boy, giving you joy. Yes. That would for sure. It's rewarding helping people, right?
That's a good point, Rose. Yeah, because I was
and
just
I
saying
wanna
earlier,
try to do more
the
to help
hijabs
people,
are
you know?
getting tighter
Especially if
and
someday
tighter
I'm more successful and
every time she
inshallah
goes
I
live.
become more wealthy and more together in my life, then I would
Exactly,
like to help
MCM.
people who have less for sure, you know? There's a lot of people who need help in the world.
Yes.
So I think that would be really nice. There's another couple channel, they like blew up and they're doing really well, and they actually are helping raise money to build a small village. I can't remember where, but like something like that, like something to
That's
give
really sweet,
life,
Brown.
like
So many
purpose
people
and happiness
don't
to other people.
have good
Charity.
marriage role
Charity, yeah.
models.
So nice.
Flop era? I think you know me well, huh? Can you address getting a headache at the exact moment dishes were being washed at camp?
Yeah, because she thinks she's losing weight, Hannibal, and I don't think she is.
It was a long time coming, the headache. Stop making me laugh.
Thailand, full of carved man bits for their offerings to some lost prince. Oh, really, Lilith?
It's on the inside, yes. Oh, thanks, babe. We're both attractive.
You're
His breast
welcome,
buster
bug.
smells like, okay, he smells like Frito crackers. Like, yeah, his feet. I'm so in love with my husband. It's so crazy when you're married to your soulmate. Every day my husband wakes up and the little things mean so much. Only you two know your love will grow. Yeah.
Hannibal.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm so happy for you and Liberty. Remember for 6 months.
That's exactly the feel, MCM. Yes.
Thanks for beezing for that long. It really means a lot to me, you guys. I know people think I don't value my beezers, but that's not true. Like, I wouldn't have dedicated so much time to you guys. Like, you guys were my rock for a lot of things. You know, so... The Sally's beard. I like your beard. You got your beard trimmed. It looks really nice.
Shukran.
Yeah, good morning, Dot.
Hair, his dark hair, his beard.
Yeah, I don't know, PR.
Yes.
That one day he brought her like a whole tray full of sweets, and I was like, "Oh, you just told her on live that she needs to lose weight. Did you forget about your diet?"
I know.
That was his words.
You were
Did
never
you
loved by the
forget?
person I will not even name because he deserves nothing besides praise and he deserves much more. Yeah. I read that Black's K, that's for sure. And for a long time I didn't feel like I did. You know, like, and now I value myself a lot more. I think people are not used to that. They, you know, I think a lot of people just like, I'm more fun when I'm messy and just free-spirited or whatever. So, but yeah, I just wasn't happy. Last Christmas is a long time away.
Brandy.
I'm blushing.
No, absolutely not.
THC bathroom. Oh,
You know, I don't think he looks as young as he is, but he definitely does act it. Yes, they're sneaking to smoke in mom's basement. Did you guys see that that 70s show is coming back, and it's going to be called That 90s Show? And it's like the kids of the ones that were in the basement in the 70s show. It looks good.
Goofy said the sound of the pipe is giving me a headache. It's relaxing, right?
Sorry is Ansa?
For you, Asfa.
Oh, Asfa.
Right, Brown. Like when he didn't know her middle name. Like that. I feel like that would be like one of your first conversations, maybe your second conversation. You're getting to know somebody, you know.
Birthday not in January. It's in March.
You remember my birthday? Yes, March.
It's gonna be a big celebration.
Really? You have a surprise for me?
Yes, a wonderful party.
She insists that there's a full kitchen and everything. How is there a full kitchen if there's a big old fridge in the living
what would you
area?
say, like, celebrate the party?
Thank you, Katy Rose.
What a kid! Oh, he is cute.
She mentioned cooking the other day on a stream,
very
but
cute.
then she disappeared for a few days.
Yes, you better remember it, of course. Yeah. Yes. So
really, Brandy, I think it looks
we want to
good.
go about an hour because I have to.
I always think of
edit
that.
our vlog
What's
and
the
stuff,
song?
Well, we both have to. And then.
Oh man, now I can't think of the
Yes,
song.
maybe.
There's a song that
You'll be
I
better
always
remember
think of.
Yes,
70s show.
It's in the heart.
Yeah. It's in the heart. Salah's birthday, October 4th, 1993. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's better to remember. The same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the big old fridge in the living area rose.
Libra, yes. What do we do in the evenings? Relax. You're looking at just relax. Well,
Watching a movie.
yeah, when we have time, like we usually, a lot of the time we go out in the evening, with either to dinner, friends, or whatever.
Oh my gosh, somebody raises the
when we
best
relax,
plug.
I don't know, do laundry, watch movies, a lot of editing, planning different videos and stuff like that. Quality time. He's a year older than you, okay, Bella? Ah, okay.
Good morning, Hubry.
I knew he was a good man.
I
He's a
think I
Libra,
did
like
say hello to you
photography.
earlier.
Aw.
Good
And my aunt
morning,
is a Libra.
Daenerys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yes, that's what I was talking about, Lunaris.
You're so
I'm super excited too.
Well, listen to the song I put on my community tab. It's so catchy.
Yeah,
and so
he knows
cool.
her
It's so
bank
nice.
name for sure.
That's what it's called?
Mhm.
What does that mean in English?
If you went away, you're gonna stay in my heart.
Aw. What's the name of the guy? George Saif?
George Wassouf.
Wassouf.
He's famous Syrian singer.
He has a really nice voice. I really like it. What did Flopper say?
Yeah, the
صراحة يمكنك أن
the
تقول
one,
ثلاث
oh,
أشياء
I gotta
عن
see if I
حبك
can
شانتل.
find it. Hey.
Can I say 3 things that you love it on Chantal? 3 things is not enough.
Don't put him on the spot.
Say 20, say 30, say 100, say 1 million things. Am I right? Blushing again? So cute.
I'm not used to compliments. Mostly insults, so it's nice. Yeah, I love it.
Beautiful rose.
I love you so much.
Me too.
My brother's October 1st and he's so talented musician. Really? Ah, yeah, because he plays music. Yes. I was thinking
It's
hey, guys,
American
like,
Kids.
if I ever try out for
That's
Canada's
the
Got Talent or
song I
something
was thinking
someday,
of.
maybe he can play the piano and I can sing because I need backup music. I don't know. It's just something to think about.
Do it too. Do.
Yeah, or you can teach me how to play, and then I can like sing and play piano.
Interesting.
Yeah, something to do on pastime.
What improvement. Wow.
Missy, Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe. I got you to love.
Yeah,
you
Dot.
so.
We were also thinking maybe she
Got
is coming
Talent,
home.
yes.
Hi, Zeba. I don't think she's
Bean and
missing,
cheese.
but
You
instead
mean
is
for her to
finally
make it
busy
me and
doing
how much you
household
enjoy, which
chores
says a
that
lot
she has
about you.
time to be online. She
But
says she
thanks
does
for that.
laundry now.
So guys, we've been on for like an hour or so. Honestly, I really like having chats like this. It's so calm and peaceful and just friendly, and you were in a taxi? Hey, me. I just got back.
Welcome back to Turkish traffic.
Yeah, welcome back. WB, guys. But I think, yeah, we're going to go. I have some editing to do, so stay tuned for our TGI Fridays vlog. Flop, they had so many more things than wings. I want to try something else, but let's see what we had.
She asked you, Chantal said 3 things you love about Salah.
Oh, well, there's a lot more than 3, but I would say for sure, number 1, his heart. He's just an amazing
I know,
person,
Brandy, me
not just an
too.
amazing man.
But I wonder where she's going to
Is
go
it
or what
shallow for
she's
me
going
to
to
say
do.
how
She
attracted
can't go
I am to
back
him?
there.
He's
Salah already put his
so
foot
good
down.
looking and attractive in so many ways. And I like his sense of humor. He makes me laugh a lot. Like when we're together, like in private, we're just like sometimes funny with each other and just,
Yeah, that's true.
a bit not childish,
How
but
much
like
cleaning there
we joke
be?
a lot together and we just understand each other so well. Like in a lot of ways, we're so much alike. It's like there's so many signs that we're just like soulmates and meant to be. And yeah, like my heart speaks to his
She
heart
has
on like
been
a deep level.
saying, she's said quite a bit lately
It's
about her
true.
views
It's just
being
so many
down.
things.
It doesn't make sense because
So
her
many
her subscriber count is
so many
up,
things that I can
but
say,
her
like
views are
PG, so
down.
don't, nothing wrong with that as long as it's not the only reason. No, of course not.
Rhonda said bean and cheese. So if FG screaming with her loud mouth is entertaining, you need mids.
You need meds. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, like, I don't like watching people beat up on somebody. Even if I don't like that person, I don't get a kick out of, people just beating up on the same person. It's just not my thing, so. I stopped watching FG when I disagree with her, and she told me to F myself. Please have a sample in your Yeah. So.
You think so, Dax?
I was making
Yeah, that's what Rose says
I got
too.
defensive, yeah.
I don't understand doing
Like,
that though. What's the
I
sense
feel
in doing
attacked
that?
on a
It
daily
doesn't
basis,
earn you
but I don't
anything.
have to pay attention to it.
I
Like,
don't get it.
I have to remind myself of these cheesy sayings, but they mean so much to me now. Like, you can't control what other people
That's
do.
true.
You can only control your attitude.
Yep.
It's the only complete thing you have control of is your own attitude towards things. Like, people are never going to stop hating me. People are never going to stop making fun of me or using my content or calling me names, whatever, rolling their eyes at me, picking apart my life, and that's it. It's, the only thing I can control is not paying attention to it.
Well, and
honestly,
Abby,
I'm a lot happier.
This has
when I
completely
a lot happier.
Erased her entire personality. I mean, there is nothing left of the entertaining Chantel. Her quirky personality, what made her interesting and fun, it's gone. You never hear her joke. You never hear her like nothing. She's so bland now. There's nothing interesting about it. Good morning, gamer girl.
Looks are an added extra bonus. Yeah.
And okay, thanks, Rose. So yeah, because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Is how he treats me, We have a lot of cultural differences, and it's an adjustment, like, trying to understand each other, but we have patience with each other, and I don't know, I can't explain it. Yeah. So, I have to edit, guys. We have a lot to do, huh? And we pretty much planned, though, it's going to be so exciting. We planned a lot of activities, dune buggies in the desert and stuff like that. We're going to look into, maybe some more traveling. I really want to work on the couples channel too, because like we're always together doing things. My foodie beauty channel, obviously, is you guys are my beezers, but the 90 days, yeah, Dora. But I want to go see the camels again. Maybe I could try to sit on one and see, but I feel like I feel mean to the camel.
Welcome
like,
back.
Their legs are so skinny. They don't seem like they could hold much. It's deceiving. Eh?
You mean the weight?
The camel, yeah. Doesn't.
This can carry more than 500 kilos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's incredible. I'm not 500 kilos.
Brittany, are you going to do museums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's cultural centers, museums.
Oh, that's true too, Rose. I didn't think
islands,
of that.
There's stuff to do.
And she's getting close to that.
don't know, Dora. Maybe someday, inshallah.
Flopera, I think still remaining half kilo of the sweets.
Is it one size fits all?
Oh, the sweets.
Yeah, in Arabic she asked.
As for that big tub of Syrian cheese, there's not much left of that actually.
Less than half kilo, I think.
Oh, it's Friday. We should have gone to the Syrian place for more cheese. That cheese is so good. The one with the black sesame seeds.
I was 250 when I came.
Right, plug. And more more travel vlogs from the car window.
His name was
Hermes. Oh my god, that's so cute. I want to ride a camel named Hermes. Hermes. Did you congratulate Pete on cracking his first egg? Oh, he made an egg? I didn't know. Oh, for meatloaf, yeah. No, that's he's doing really good. That's great. Cooking and everything, yeah. Please go home.
You wanted someone to fake love her and to be married.
Amazing.
You got to be careful when you speak in the world because sometimes you get what you want with a twist.
Look,
yep, Lunaris.
I'm doing a lot for my life actually now, so when I go home, my life will be easier to deal with. Honestly, I needed to get away.
I can't wait to see more light poles.
A change of environment. It's been good for everyone. So
drive
I know
by
everyone's
malls.
freaking out like, oh my god, as if you're gonna go to the Middle East. I think I take people on a roller coaster.
These. I thought,
but like it's so weird. Like I don't know, just treat me like a TV show. You know,
did a new hijab yesterday on
doing
Insta.
great, and the reaction channels are still using you for content. Keep signing up, paycheck.
Yes, exactly,
Rhonda,
Irma.
Yeah. Hey, Rhonda. Has he ever cracked an egg? Yes. He's made eggs. It's so funny. You're so cute because when I first met him, he was showing me how he likes his eggs, and it was just scrambled eggs. I'm like, yeah, I can totally do scrambled eggs. Like that's how we eat them in Canada.
Fried eggs.
Fried eggs, yeah, scrambled fried.
Yeah, that's not
with
fried eggs. Scrambled is not
halloumi.
fried eggs.
I love fried halloumi. It's so salty though, eh?
Nice combining.
Like I eat too much salt, guys. That's why sometimes
Right,
I look
MCM,
I eat like those pickles.
There's
cheese,
nothing
like every meal,
exciting in any of them. It's like she's a shell of
I
who
love
she used to
pickles.
be.
He's almost 40 and never cracked an egg until this week. Hey, like there's a lot of people out there who've never done that flop era. I know it's surprising.
She only has money for food and one
I was
hijab.
a spoiled brat for a long time, so a lot of things were shocking, like as culture shock, like just doing more and on a daily basis, having a daily routine. Like I was so spoiled, I would get up and order all day, and now you know I make tea, breakfast, laundry. I have life. You know what I mean? So it's totally different, but it's so nice, honestly. I feel healthier. You know. If it wasn't for reaction channels, you wouldn't have one. If it wasn't for my content, they wouldn't have any either. So.
Good morning,
like,
Adam.
No, I would still have a channel. More people would watch me because they wouldn't have anywhere else to watch me.
She shouldn't still be detoxing from the weed, yes, but we don't know what else she was on.
Life and are invasive and like call cops and authorities and
and
the
that could be contributing
like
to headaches
insane,
too.
You know? I don't know. I heard rumors that was happening, but I don't know. I just find that
Animal.
ridiculous.
Good morning, Carol.
Especially
I know.
Use me every day.
That's why we watch together. It's the only way to get through it.
Back ever. That's just crazy.
Try. You try. Try hard.
Pizza's a spoiled brat. Yeah, I am too. We all are. We're all spoiled over there a lot of the time. But
right, MCM. That's what I'm saying. Like hi, Aunt Janet. Good morning.
In like extreme ways. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It sounds like regular things.
There's nothing left of never did, what made her entertaining. The messiness is gone. The humor is gone. The quirkiness gone.
I think should be off limits. Yeah, I don't think it's fair, but Chantal will always have her channel. See the reaction channels go 1 month without talking about Chantal. They wouldn't make a dime. Exactly.
I'm shocked she's made it this long with the heat PR.
Yeah,
really.
Right. You wish. Flirting. Maybe that's not good that you need to. It's not about needing a man to do it. It's just yeah, maybe no, not a man. Just how would I say it? If you're in a marriage, you try to make it work. You both have things that you need to do to everyday life. You know. Get no offense, but people real life must be bored. People with crappy lives, yeah. Or to just continually watch somebody you don't like. I don't get people who are like, your content's boring. No one's forcing you to watch it.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, these rages are funny.
Oh, we needed that so
okay,
much.
Guys, I'm tired. It's like, what time now?
Make a wish, Blondie.
a.m. and I still have a lot to do. So, thanks for beasing. And I think we will end the vlog here. Aisha, I don't know. I haven't seen her in here. I think she's fine. But yeah, we're gonna end the video, live stream.
I don't know, Aunt Janet, but I think, I mean, that's why people say she's not happy. She's preaching she's happy. She's happy. I think that's why we all think, no,
Yes,
you're
we'll see
not.
you in the next video or next live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good night, Missy. Good night, guys.
I
Good
did,
night, guys,
Linares,
see you soon.
and let me close that out. I did see her, and then her cheesy post about, oh my gosh, I can't believe so many of you like came to my rescue about my skin. Mine does too, Brandy. That's another thing, Jason. He doesn't listen to her. How many times have we watched them live stream together and she will read somebody's comment and respond to it, and then like 60 seconds later he'll read that same comment out loud to her as if it was never discussed. It's weird. He doesn't listen to her at all. Right, Irma? And remember, before she left, she acted like all of her time was going to be spent at the mall because all the malls are air conditioned, guys. And I remember saying, what are you going to do, Chantel? Live in the mall? Yes, she was happy. She was more her. I mean, I'm all for her glowing up and changing her life and blah, 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 blah. But you can't completely lose yourself to do that. You're not going to be happy then either. Yep. I agree, Rose. Her skin was always rough. Well, you know, Linares, like everybody was saying, you have to, first of all, you have to wash your face regularly. And I don't know, you know how like when you live stream outside, the outside light is harsh. And I remember she had her filters off the one time when I think it might have been when she took us shopping for Kuwait. And I hate that I just said that because I get so annoyed when she says, when her people say, take us shopping, take us here, take us there. And I can't believe I just used those words. But when she went shopping before Kuwait, she was outside. The camera was right up her nose. And you could see blackheads all over her face. Blackheads mean you're not washing, girl. Your face is not clean. That would be first and foremost. You have to clean your face. Yep. She killed her personality for the D. Exactly. I know, which is really actually quite sad, Aunt Janet. I know. Adam, it is weird. The places that they're deciding to show is strange. I mean, it is bleh, it is beautiful what we can see. But I feel like they're not going to any of the places that people want to see. Really, Jilly? See, I didn't watch her so much pre-filters. You guys, a lot of you have watched her a lot longer than I have. I've only watched her probably about 2 years now. Why wash your face when you can just use filters? No, exactly, Linares. Yes, exactly. Oh, good, Stephanie. I'm glad you got a little bit of sleep. Did her mom not teach her this stuff? Like, it's weird, but LOL. I remember my mom telling me how us ladies need to wash our lady parts daily. Yes, Brown. I even preached like to my boys about ladies' parts and how delicate and how much, your woman needs to take care of it, but so do you, and certain things like that, Even the filters are tired of lying for her. Yep. I sincerely dislike. Oops, wrong one. I sincerely dislike when people change to fit their new boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, I understand growing together, but changing to make them like you is insane to me. Yes, Brandy. See, like I said, my husband and I have been together since I was 16. And so, of course, people were like, oh, good morning, Cloud Goblins. Of course, people were like, you're never going to make it. You're going to date, so many more boys before you find the one, blah, blah, blah. And I remember talking to my one neighbor, and she said, here's the thing. Young relationships can work, but it's about growing together instead of growing apart, growing in separate directions. And she was like, as long as you're both growing in the same direction, you'll be okay. And we were. But you guys, these people are grown adults. It shouldn't be about growing in the same direction or whatever. You know what I mean? Plus, they're in two totally different seasons of their lives. I mean, he's a lot younger, and you can tell he's young. Some families are gross learned behavior. Yeah. I don't think her mother taught her much of anything other than to be a spoiled. Well, really, Linares, because all the stuff that came out when she was with Natter and all the JJ cleanliness stuff and everything, it was like it was all a new thing to her. I don't think I have, Adam. What one is that? Yes. And even Friends, Rose. Yeah, I agree. She kind of modifies her behavior and her personality according to whoever she's with. Yes, he's a very young 30. I agree. That's awesome, Brown. You're welcome, MCM. I still sincerely care for and talk often with my high school sweetheart. I have even consoled and tried to help one of his exes and talk with his sisters. We just grew different, but love each other. Yep. And that's adulting, Brandy. Right? She doesn't have any idea. Well, and see too, when you meet somebody new, I mean, you're on that cloud 9 honeymoon type of, everything's new and exciting. So if this is real, I can see where, they both would accept it because it's still new and exciting and stuff. But once you're stuck in that one room for 3 months together, or, even if he were to come to Canada or whatever, when you're with somebody 24/7 and you can't hide your flaws, that's when it gets real. Oh, I'm glad you had her too, Linares. Yeah, I think parents drop the ball on that a lot. Like I was saying the one day, I even, even as far as raising boys and raising them to be respectful to women and everything, I can remember telling my boys when they were in the dating years, remember, you are setting a precedence for how this girl will be treated the rest of her life. If you're not good to this girl, she's going to live her life thinking she doesn't deserve to be treated well. And it's going to be a vicious cycle. And she's going to, go from abuse to abuse to abuse. Like, it's so important. I used to tell them it's so important at this age, if you are going to date, that you set a good precedence for these women so that they know this is how they deserve to be treated. Right. She did, Jason. She did say she wanted to be in control. She said she was not submissive, that she, You know, she could not be controlled. I guess it's different now because, but again, this is still new and exciting. It's only been a month. I don't know if Foodie could ever leave Sala to come back to Canada alone. She's too jealous and obsessive. She's secure only if she's sitting right next to you. Yeah, right. And then the fact that she was sleeping with that Turkish man and made it okay because the wife wasn't there. Of course, she ignores all those questions when people call her on that. Chantel is festing period. There's no way anyone would be with her unless it's for a gain or are a like-minded person. Oh, could you imagine 2 people with that mind? Oh, thank you, Aunt Janet. And Foodie is totally putting on a character for this dude. Yep. But see, here's my thing, Plug, is I don't understand. I really don't understand how that's winning him over because, like I said, there's no personality there. Like, her personality is gone. Hi, Ree. Good morning. I was with my ex-partner for 4 years. We moved out of our parents' house, found out I was pregnant very quickly. 6 months later, he left. I never saw him again. That was 11 years ago. I'm so sorry. I was engaged once. She is a master manipulator, not Arabic, not Muslim. This is still all to try to upset Nader or create jealousy. Right, Adam? And the fact that she keeps talking about Nader and keeps comparing Sala to him makes me believe she's not over him. Wow, Brown. I'm glad you got out. No, I didn't. And that seems really weird to me, Plug, because there's gaps in his teeth. Yeah, that's how I did too. I did too, Brown. I never said anything until I got out. And he was like the class clown type, like a real jokester. So he had everybody fooled. Oh, his top 2 teeth in the middle. It is, Aunt Janet. That's what, yeah, unless we watch together. And that's why we I haven't watched the hookah bees until today because I was waiting to watch with you guys. I know it cracks me up, Ree, when she gets all excited for food and he's like, "Whoa!" Like he can't understand it. Like, why does she get so excited over food? Yep. Shout out to your Aunt Robin, Stephanie. Okay, guys, wow, we've been on almost 4 hours. I'm gonna take off. I have to go pick up my daughter's prescription and get a few things done around here. Thank you all for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 for Wake Up Dammit again. Love you guys. I'll see you later.
Greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good